finally standing tall. New career ain't gonna fall. Screens lit up, the game begins. Push through losses, celebrate wins. Supporters scream they got his back. He won't lose on this new track. Screaming loud, don't fade away. Hollywood paving his own way. Foxton cheering loud and strong. Together ain't nothing wrong. Controllers click, the pixels flash. Chasing dreams ain't bout the cash. Community's heart a fiery blaze. Hollywood's rise these crazy days. Late night grind, can't stop now. Future's bright, he'll make it somehow. Foxton's love fuels his might. Hollywood gaming through the night. Don't fade away. Hollywood paving his own way. Foxton cheering loud and strong. Together ain't nothing wrong. Controllers click, the pixels flash. Chasing dreams ain't bout the cash. Community's heart a fiery blaze. Hollywood's rise these crazy days.
Which means I'm probably going to have to go back through and set up every single one of my sources, because that's what happens anytime there's an update to Windows. Oh, the time. You know, you would think I would learn after like the first few times I've done that after updates. So now I better check and make sure that my monitoring settings are good. Audio. Yeah, that's all good. All right. And then we need to do this and this. I have to go through all of my sources that I monitor for audio. And then I'm also going to have to go over here. Let's just double check the game real quick. Yep. We're going to need game audio to be updated. So give me a moment. And now we have audio. There we go. Cool. We're good. We're good. All right. Let's go and figure out and make sure the server can be updated, because that's what I want to make sure. How we looking here? We got that. We got that. We're loading that. What's up, Undertaker? How's it going? All right, let's see if we can... I restarted the server. We've got our Elm Creek map here. We're going to start it. I was getting some errors, Barber. And I'm hoping that those errors do not continue. So we're trying it again. Ah, nice. Helldivers 2? Hell yeah. Warsaw! You know what you must do. Ooh, look at there. We got a little shouty for Warsaw. Nice, nice. I love it. I love it. Firebot was not active. Barber, try that again. Well, I am just not with it today, am I? Not with it. Try it again, Barber. That's okay, Warsaw. That's okay. Your presence. Oh, it won't let you? Then I'll do it. Oh, it's on a cooldown, isn't it? No, it shouldn't be a cooldown. Oh, you don't have 1K. Oh, the holy shit. Oh, that one. Okay. That's what you meant. Do the shout out again for Warsaw. And then I will do this for you, Barber. Ready? Ready? Hold on. Hold on. Here it goes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where is it? There we go. Ha 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 ha. There you go, Warsaw. I got you, buddy. Okay. Looks like server is live. We have the new Mercedes pack. Ooh. Right, Destin? Like serotonin to the max for that one. No joke. No joke. Oh. Yeah, I'm hopping on right now too, Barber. Once I get up on the server, I'll switch over to the game view. I pulled my wheel back out, which, by the way, I just wanted to say a very heartfelt thank you for everybody who participated in the subathon, who gifted, who showed up, who was there to support. I was able to do a couple things to improve the stream because of that. And so I've got a shifter, a button box, and the farm stick coming. So I'm and still be able to put a little bit aside to help continue to support other creators with my subscriptions and things like that. So I really appreciate all of that because it was amazing and it was such a fun experience. And now Mrs. Hollywood and I are looking at how we can make things a little bit more interesting for the next things I got to eat, because we're almost out of beans. So tomorrow we will be looking into that, and it should be available before we get to the point of needing to whatchamacallit, have another thing to go. So it's not going to be beans, and it's not going to be Final Boss Sour. It'll be something completely different. And you guys are going to love it so much. I'm just going to tell you that right now. There's no question you are going to absolutely adore. Well, and I won't say adore. You're going to be enthralled by what's coming next. So just be prepared. Mrs. Hollywood has found some interesting things. We'll put it that way. I still don't know how I feel about it yet, but I'm working on that feeling. Reese's peanut butter cups. Those are like my favorite thing. That would not make it entertaining for you guys, right? You'd be like, I mean, unless you made me eat a bunch of them, obviously. Pico style in the house. What's up, buddy? How you been, man? I've been seeing your videos on the tickety talk. That's true. Not everything has to be a punishment. And in reality, with the beans, not everything is a punishment either. But there has to be some enjoyment for the community to see me squirm when I have to eat stuff that is either no likey or over the top. Like when I get spicy beans or gross beans, those reactions are not faked. I'm telling you that right now. They are either that spicy or that gross. Like Old Bandage. Been struggling lately, be getting through it. Hey man, we all have our moments. I may show up in a specific way a lot of days, but I will tell you that it's not been easy for me lately either. But I'm thankful that I'm here, and I'm thankful that I can still enjoy some of the simple things in life, if you know what I mean. So, all right. Let's see. Do I have a field that needs the harvest? No, because somebody harvested my field. Barber, did you harvest my field? Or maybe I did. Did I harvest it and just not do anything with it? Yeah, and that goes for anybody too. Like if you need someone to just listen, you know, find me on Discord, send me a whisper on Twitch, whatever makes sense. I want to give that out there. But Fico, it is crossplay. Yes, it is. Elm Creek. So we are on crossplay. And I need to join our little fun voice chat, or server, or team chat. So that way I can do that. Okay. So it looks like I have some work to do. And I'm guessing, hey, if you want it, absolutely, Fico. I'll be honest, we don't have a lot to harvest on our fields, but we are in September, which means we're probably going to be, let's see, what do we got for contracts? We got good contracts. We got some, they're okay. So I got a couple of fields that are looking really good here that they'll be ready soon. So I guess it's up to Mr. Co-server manager if we want to, if what we're going to do is we're going to focus on contracts, or if we're going to focus on, oh, that's JJ's. Oh my God. That's right. What is, oh, I see what you're doing, Barber. Okay. I was like, why is Barber's thing all the way over here? Now I understand. How much do I need for this big field? Oh boy, no. 82, 80, 82, 62. Okay. Hey, come hang out with us, man. Come chill, farm, do some contracts, hang out, chit chat. We're here for you, man. All right. So let's go ahead and, what do we need for that one? We need, so that one needs rolling, but I don't know why, because it's mulched already. Does it need to be plowed? Wait a second. Hold on. What is, I got to go look at this. It is done, right? Yes, it is. Okay. And it is plowed as well. Okay. So we need to plant. That's what we need to do. Let's start a riot. A riot. Let's start a riot. It'll be really nice when I get that farm stick and I can set that bad. Oh, hold on. I need to sign into the sign in. What's up, Bud Goodrow? What's up, man? Oh no. It did that silly thing. Oh. Plug and replug. Hold on. It's going pretty good over here, bud. Oh, I was. Yeah, Fico. It's all in Discord in the FS server info. So, bud, when I read that, I didn't realize that you said lil shit. So I thought it said getting ready to make shit dinner. And I'm like, what? Like, you're getting, you eat what for breakfast? There we go. That's better. I need the only thing is every now and then the steering wheel when connected to the PS5 will kind of, it'll like get to a spot where it'll be too light. Like there's no feedback whatsoever. And that gets pretty tough. So it's like hard to control the tractor at that point because you have no resistance. So it just like wants to just go like crazy. So I have to sometimes unplug it, replug it in, resync it, and then it'll be fine. I got like, yeah, there we go. So let's open that up and then let's see. Like I could do, how much is that? I want to see how much are those harvesters? Oh my God, 635,000. Oof. Okay, so no to the no to that. I guess we're gonna go canola. And we'll plant stuff that makes us money. How about that? It'll be good. Oh, Warsaw's jumping between me and Minnie. Oh, excuse me, sorry. It has been an insanely busy week, so if I'm like, I swear to God, I am not bored. It's been so busy, I think my body's just like, hey, enough. You know what I mean? You still haven't seen Happy Gilmore 2 yet? Oh, man. I will say this. It's good, right? I like it. It's good. But what I will say about it is that it's not Happy Gilmore 1, right? So when you put that in perspective, it's just don't have, we'll put it this way. I probably won't watch it over and over again like I did Happy Gilmore 1, but I will watch it again if somebody else watches it, right? So That's funny. I mean, Undertaker, Bob Barker was a good part of that whole thing, right? You know, that was absolutely an amazing part of the first movie. But I will say this. Haley Joel Osment in Happy Gilmore 2, like an amazing, amazing addition to the movie. You know, the way they displayed Shooter McGavin as being this, you know, whacked out nut job after the first one, and just all of that. Like, I think they did a good job setting it up and, you know, making it silly just like Happy Gilmore 1. I just think that it went a little over the top, maybe a little more than they needed to. And the amount of flashbacks they had was kind of a little bit. But I will say this, that am I sad that I watched it? No. I liked it. It was good. Now, would I have been a little annoyed if I went to the theater to see that? Probably. I'm thankful it was a Netflix release, we'll put it that way. But I like Happy Gilmore so much that it really isn't a big deal. Like, I would have watched it anyways, but I would have waited for it to come out if it was in theaters, just because I wasn't sure. But now what I am happy about is the way that they incorporated all the characters from the first movie. That was good. I like that. So Undertaker, were you on Helldivers on like PC or PS5 before, or did you just get on to Helldivers with Xbox? You might have talked about it in Rain's Discord, but I wasn't sure. PC? Okay, so you've been playing for a while. Okay. I haven't gone back on since I played over the subathon. But I've heard Oshun is pretty bad. Like, puts Malevolent Creek. Oh, you just got it Monday. Oh, I thought you were playing for a while. Okay. Or were you able to finally get it because it got released for Xbox, so you got it on Game Pass? That would make sense. It was gifted. Hell yeah. That's cool. Well, I'll tell you what. It's a fun game. And I played the crap out of it when it first came out. And then I kind of fell off from it just playing other stuff. And getting back into it was actually quite a bit of fun over the subathon. So.
It's not your fault.
Oh, there's the barber.
Getting teething, you know?
Oh, you're grinding with Warsaw and Shorzy? Nice. Oh, you can't find it? Let me double check here. Let me see if I can double check something for you here.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Perfect. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I could always hear you. I just couldn't
I
talk.
figured. Yeah, you should have access to it, Vico. So if you can't see it, so it's under Hollywood Crew, and it says server info. So if you can't see that, go to the browse channels all the way at the top and then see if you can find it there, because you should have access to the server chat, the server info, and the team voice all in there.
Remember, it's also tagged in. It's listed in the tag part for the server chat.
Yeah, that's right. It's a pinned message in the server info as well, Vico. All right.
Oh, just so you know, I did some work on your farm.
I realized that. I was like, who freaking harvested my fields and plowed it? I figured it was you.
I didn't know what you wanted, so I just left it plowed. I figured like, he'll get on tonight and he'll take care of what he wants. I put it in your silo. I did not sell it or anything.
I figured. And I'm
but
not.
I do have a question.
Okay, you have a question. I like questions.
So, since JJ probably not gonna be around for a while, what should we do with this farm?
I would say we could move all of his stuff back to his farm, and for now, we'll leave it as is, just to, you know, whatever. Or if you want, we could, because like I know he's got school and football and stuff, and that's going to take up a lot of his time. So we could, you know, we could basically leave it in case he, you know, hops on, and just make sure he doesn't have anything that's like pending or whatever. But it doesn't really matter, because if we want to leave him stuff to do, we have seasons off, and I don't really plan on turning seasons on a community server, just because it doesn't make sense to risk somebody withering, you know. So I think for that, we could leave it, and then whenever he has a chance to get on, like on a weekend or something, he could play on it. And then if we start buying a bunch of stuff on the area and we need that space and he's still not around, then we can just say, hey JJ, you know, we sold the farm, and just let us know if you want to build one back. But I think it just depends on what his I mean, I don't know. I struggle with that one, because, you know, he might not get on again until next summer, you know, because of how busy his school is and his schedule is. And we'll probably be moved over to the Highlands map or another map by then. So I don't know. What's your thoughts?
I'm still in a pickle about it. That's why I brought it up to you.
Right. Yeah. It's hard, right? Because it's like we don't need the space opened up right now, but eventually we're either going to move to another map, or we might end up buying a bunch of stuff and, you know, need the space. But the other thing too is we can always rename it too, or tell someone, and, you know, if someone else comes in, oh, and we're running over Barber. But like if somebody else were to come in and say, hey, could I have, you know, my own farm? We could say, well, hey, actually, here's a farm that you could work on, and it's the JJ the jet plane farm, and we could just make that like the general farm of, if anybody comes in, like Vico's coming in right now, if he wanted, he could, you know, work on JJ's farm and do whatever. So I mean, I think that could be an option.
Yeah, like if someone wants to do it, yeah. So just so you know, you know how annoying it is to go through 3 farms worth of freaking tractors. I'm sitting there like, where are all these tractor farms? Like, oh wait a second, I forgot. I have access to Hollywood.
Yep.
I got access to everyone's. I forgot. Oh.
Thanks, Undertaker. Sounds good, man. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm in the, like, I was flipping through too, and I was like, wait a minute, why do I have another green tractor over here? And why do I have your tractor? And I'm like, what? And then I remembered, oh yeah, we have our tractors. That's why I just got out and ran to mine, because I was like, I'm good. But I'm sure that does help you out too, because then you don't have to worry about like flipping through everything. You can just bring your equipment over and do whatever, and you don't have to switch farms, which is nice.
Honestly, because I was thinking because I want to go to JJ's farm and pick up all that grass, but at the time it's like, if I do that, then all that credit comes to me.
Right. Right.
And I don't feel like keeping track of how much money I make and transferring over to him.
Right. Exactly. I would just say leave it. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. If anything, it just might be weedy grass after a while. But why? Oh, I was like, why do we have no music? It's because it's quiet part of the beginning of the song. But yeah, I would just leave it, and just, if he is ever able to pop in at some point, then, you know, he can kind of do his thing and, you know, go from there. Come on. There we go.
What do I want to do?
And then we're gonna go
So-
roll. So what's up?
So, for one thing I realized for the Deadwood contracts on here,
Yep.
I realized those are glitched.
Oh, really?
Because, again, here's another contract saying there's 0 trees, but there are trees.
Oh, that happened on that other map too, didn't it? At one point.
Yes, but difference is there was physically no trees.
Right. That's true. That's a good point. Oh, these aren't too bad for price. Not a lot of horsepower though. What about this one? 180. The Unimog, 354. Okay. You like that, bud? That's my new that's my bot's new personality. Oh, she decided on the waffles? Nice. I wasn't sure if you were talking about my new bot personality, but that is funny that she decided on waffles. I like that. So that's the Unimog U. And so that has a 3-point on it on the back. Oh, it can. So if you go, oh yeah. That'd be cool. Finger licking with the lurk. Thanks, buddy.
I bought myself a truck, a water trailer, and a
Nice.
greenhouse with lettuce growing.
Nice.
So I'm like, yeah, now I'm physically down to nothing. Like, well, this grass and cannoli should start growing quicker. That's why
Right?
I'm still kind of. That's why I'm still kind of big. I'm like, I may go take that grass from Jay's
Fico,
farm.
the Mercedes-Benz pack should be free. You should be able to grab that for free.
If he has the 1 year pack or the 1 year bundle.
It's not free without the 1-year bundle?
No, it's not.
Oh.
I don't think it is.
I thought it
As far as
was.
I know, it's not.
I thought it was. Because it didn't say in library for me. It said free. And the other packs won't say, or it didn't say purchased. It said free. Because the other ones will say purchased. Yeah, let me know, Fico. Because if you don't have the year 1 pack, let me know if it actually costs you something. Because that would be good to know. But yeah, I will have all the DLC on the map or on the server at all times. The only one that's not on the server is the next app pack, and only because we don't like it. We tried it. We gave it our best shot.
What?
The next app.
Who said anything like that?
I don't like it.
I would say, what are you saying we for? 'Cause
Sorry.
there was no we in that not liking
I
it.
didn't like it.
I was having fun with that thing on our old map. Yes, it was hard to turn, but it was still fun to use.
Yeah, it's pretty big, yeah. Well, I like the look of these trucks. I like the horsepowers on these. It's nice. Oh, it's 1169 with Game Pass. Okay, that's not too terrible, I guess. Oh, that's the one that's got the for the roll off. That's cool. And that's 152K. And then if I get the roll off, get this one. And that one doesn't require any tipping, and that's 25. I'm gonna have to work up to that. Get the Tectrum truck. There's even this one too. Oh yeah. That one's a little bit lighter or a little bit less horsepower. These trucks are nice. I like the look of these trucks. Hyzo truck. This one's got like actual like farm tires on it. Okay, so that one's only capable for a specific trailer, which is this Crone trailer. Okay. The Agriliner. Okay. All right, cool. We'll have to work up to that, I guess. No, that's okay, Fico. I understand, man. I understand. Yeah, I'm well aware that, you know, sometimes it's not easy for everybody to get all the DLC and stuff to get in, and you know, it was kind of, it makes it quite a bit easier with just doing the DLC, because then people don't have to like go download a bunch of mods. But I also get that most of the mods are free and DLC costs money, so it makes sense. Yeah, $12.99 Steam. Okay. So I guess it is only free with the year one pass, which now I'm curious, once we get past, we only got, I think what they say, the Highlands pack is the last DLC for the year one. So then it's going to be curious to see, are they going to release a year two pass before year two comes out, or are they going to start releasing stuff and then you got to like, we'll see. Oh yeah, if you've got the year one pass on PC, then you should have it.
Yeah, because it is crossplay, so.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got on a PC, then you can join us through the PC.
Yeah, there you go.
So she has twins.
And then tomorrow, I'm going to have to drop a big chunk of change on paying the guys that did our driveway, because we had to have our driveway repaired. It was sunk down away from the garage. So guys came out and did they call it mud jacking, but it's funny, they call it mud jacking, but it's not really mud. It's a foam that they use, a polyurethane foam. But they lifted our driveway about 2.5 inches to match up to the garage. So that'll be fun to drop that chunk of change on there. But then Schnurticus is going to have his first ever homecoming dance with his girlfriend tomorrow. They're going to homecoming together. That'll be fun for him.
Wait. Your teenager has a girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Why were we told about this before?
Oh, he's mentioned it before.
All I'm going to do, go on his stream now and yell at him?
What's up, buddy? Huh? No, thanks. What's up, Hurley? Good to see
What
you,
is the
man.
teenager playing?
I think he's racing. I think he's doing Gran Turismo. It's Fast Friday for him. Go do your thing, bud. What? Yes, they are. Yep. It'll be fun. It's going good, Hurley. It's going well.
How's the little guy doing in school?
Good. It seems like it's going okay. He hasn't had any complaints, and we haven't gotten any, talkings to from the teacher. So seems like he's handling it all right. Seems like both the kids are doing good, being in a new school in a new town, which I'm thankful for, because that was a bit of a anxiety moment for me of, are the kids actually going to be okay with their new school? Are they going to hate it? And Schnurticus has already made a couple friends, and he's already getting hooked up with the D&D club, and he's in robotics, and they're already making stuff, and he's in a culinary class, and he made bread and butter pickles that he brought home. And so it's kind of like, I think they're, from what I can tell, it seems like they're doing okay, and that's what matters.
Good. Yeah.
Which I just realized I need to pop into B's farm for a moment and get his truck off my farm.
Yeah, he needs to start taking this a little more seriously.
Yeah, I'll have to, I kind of mentioned it last week, and then I'll have to give him a little bit of a conversation, and just like, hey, we do want to actually farm, and it's okay every now and then to be a little silly, but when the entire, and nothing against him, I don't want him to feel bad for being silly, but at the same time, it got to a point where it was like, okay, dude, we're good. So
I don't mind to joke around, but when someone's trying to actually do something and he's
right, yes,
interfering, that's where it gets a little,
Yes, I agree. And that's why I said something, later on. I was like, hey, we're actually trying to do stuff here, leave us be. And he did. Eventually he did just kind of go off and do his thing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to, I want it to be a safe space that people can have fun and do whatever, but there's got to be a point where it's like, hey, don't block other people from doing their stuff. You want to drive circles around them or whatever, that's fine, but when you start pushing people off their line and all that, eventually, mod map, hi. So, but yeah, we were just talking about you, B. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There'll have to be we'll just have to be a little less crazy with pushing people around in the map. No, you're good. You're good.
You're not in trouble.
Yeah, you're not, like Barbara said, you're not in trouble. We're having a conversation and talking it through, and I'm returning your truck because it was left on my farm. I'm going to put it right back over here with your stuff, and not in the creek though. Or maybe I should leave it in the creek.
Okay, clean.
That's true. It will get cleaned. All right. There we go. You're coming to farm? Perfect. Well, now you have a truck that is back at your farm. And it looks like you might have some grass. Or no, that's wheat. You got wheat that's growing. So. All right. And I need to go back to mine.
Laggity lag.
Okay. Now I'm back on mine. Oh, shoot. There we go.
So I sat here and thought about it in my head. I was like,
Yep.
you know what? Since I'm doing all the work for JJ, I'm taking the credit for it too. Taking the money for it.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, if you're gonna make the decision to do that, you might as well. Oh, the bends. You don't have the bends be Does
he have the 1-year bundle or no?
I don't know if he did you hold on. Did you end up getting the year 1 bundle when you got all the stuff before? I thought you did. Oh, no bundle. You bought them all separately? Oh, buddy.
How do you hook the
Oh,
box with it?
was it cheaper?
Just
God,
gotta plug it in. Just do the
I
setup.
didn't think it was cheaper. Ooh, there we go. Some harvesting.
Yeah.
I can use my own equipment for that. Oh, that's up all the way at the top of the map. Holy crap. A lot cheaper. That's crazy. I didn't think it would be that much cheaper. Where's that one? That one's over there. Oh, that one's right across. Sweet. I'll take that.
Is that for sewing?
What?
Is that for sewing?
What?
Is that for sewing?
Yes. Sorry, I couldn't. My earbud wasn't all the way out.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, B. I wanted to check out the Mercedes stuff and take a look at the trucks and stuff like that. Even though I can't afford to use them right now.
Can I see how many beans are left?
No. Aren't you supposed to be getting your jammies on? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, so that one's field 9, that one's field 17. Oh, what's the one that I took? Hold on. This is peas. Okay, I can do that with mine. Let's see what else we got here. We got 17 is also peas. A little sad, but could you work for me? I gotta work on my own stuff, dude. But I will say this. If Barber is up for it, what we can do is for next week be, if we're not going to use the Mercedes stuff right away, we could temporarily remove it. And then we can get into the Mercedes, we can deal with that for next week. And then once we all have money that we're able to spend on that, then we could use that stuff. But, oh, they have, and this baling contract is going to use the Mercedes truck. I suppose it makes sense, right? It's just randomized. So they're going to use whatever's out there. But if you, I think it's only like $12 B, or you could maybe find it cheaper. So if you get to a point where you could do that, then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Then you'd have it. Because the only thing that's coming next is the Highlands fishing. But we'll probably discuss that. Barber and I will discuss that together because I don't know if we'll move over to that right away, because that's going to be an expensive DLC for people that don't have the year 1 pack. It's going to be like $20 or $30 or something like that.
$25.99.
$25.99. There you go. So I don't know that we'll put that one on right away. I would like to, but nice.
I'm
I
gonna,
don't,
I'm gonna, I'm gonna test run it first before we even think about it.
right, exactly. We want to test run it. Huh?
Can I show you what it can do?
Sure. Let me see. Let's see. What's it doing? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
It's a mini transformer.
It's a mini transformer.
Made out of Lego.
A mini Lego transformer.
Yep.
I like it.
And I use it from other Lego sets.
Are you going to bed right away?
I don't.
You don't think so? Okay. Well, it's 8:50, so you got like 10 minutes. Hurley, yes, there was quite a few new things when FS25 came out. So one of the big things is the steering assist, which I'll show you that here in a minute. Because I'm going to get in my tractor and do that. So I'm going to do some sewing and I'll show you. You've probably seen it while I've been playing, but whenever you see the lines on the field, instead of that having to be a mod, they basically what should we call it? It used to be a mod to get the lines in to do the assisted. Oh.
Yeah.
Always loved Jack Sparrow. His things are always so good. Yeah, that's what you were seeing there, Hurley. So right now we've got this running and we're going to plant peas. And so I pull up here and I can go to steering assist and it'll put the lines on the field. And then all I do is, so that line's yellow. So now I hit, in my case, it's the circle button, but it's whatever, I think it's E for, or yeah, I think it's E for the PC. But anyway, so it'll just, I'm hands free and it'll stay straight. You don't have to use it that way, but it makes it easier when you're, especially when you're doing fields that are like, you're working on fields that are plowed and you're like bumping around and stuff. You don't have to try to keep it straight, but so like in this situation, I'm not straight right now, but if I hit the button, it'll automatically follow that line. So that was one of the big things that they did new for this game. That was a mod before, and now it's base game for everybody. You don't have to like unlock it or anything. It's available for everybody right off the bat. The other thing that was new is they redid all the sounds, and they redid a lot of the
Legos. They still those Legos building things.
but yeah, he did a lot of they redid all the sounds and a lot of the visuals. But like the sounds is the big one. Like that was a huge difference. The visuals, I would say, is probably a decent improvement. Like visually, it's better. But it's also been 3 years since the last one, so I would hope that visually it would be better. But I'm trying to think. There was a couple new tractors. But most of the new stuff has been coming out on. Shoot. Dang it. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, most of the new stuff has been coming out on DLC. The maps were new. So Riverbend Springs, Zelonka was technically not new, but they redid it. And then the other one was Hutan Pantai, and that's a new map. So for me specifically, I think what I was more happy about is the steering assist and the upgrade in the sound and the visuals. Most everything else comes with DLC or mods that makes the game what it is. When you play it on FS19, you got one John Deere tractor. Yeah, there's like, they've pretty much kept the same brands for most of Farm Sim. I haven't really seen much in the way of differences in the brands that they have in, except for, or no, actually, even in the Plains and Prairies pack, those brands are the same. The Mercedes, the one that just came out, the DLC that just came out, that is new. Like, that's something that was not in the other one. Not as a DLC. I think there might have been a couple of mods that had different brands and stuff like that, but I'm trying to think what else. I don't think there's really been that much other stuff that's been new per se. Because I think all of the, I don't know. Barber, do you remember in 22, was there the mushroom greenhouses, or was that new to 25? I want to say that might actually be new base game for 25. It's new. Okay.
Yeah, mushrooms was not 22.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It was as a mod. It was as a mod, but was not as a actual.
Right.
Same with the lettuce.
Right. Always, Copa. Always pitter-pattering. All day. How's it going, Copa? Good to see ya. Right, you didn't even think Mercedes would make farm stuff, which actually, you know, if you really think about it, it does make sense because Germany is big for farming. You know, they have a very, very large farming community out there. But yeah, I didn't think that, like, I wouldn't have thought Mercedes. I mean, you have Deutz Fair and stuff like that. Yeah, German. Yeah, Mercedes is German. Yeah, when Germany messed around with the livelihoods of farmers out there, was it last year? I think it was. Oh, the revolt that they had, man, that was crazy to watch. B, hold on. You're telling me you never knew that Mercedes was German? That the Mercedes car brand is German? That's interesting. Okay. Or the fact that they were big on farming out there. Huh, okay. Well, hey, you know what? Learn something new every day, right? That's kind of my thing. If I can learn something new every day, I'm a happy camper. I mean, already tonight on stream, I learned that the Mercedes pack is not free, but it was for me because the year one pack. But Mercedes went Ferrari red. Is that for the upcoming race? Because they weren't red for Italy. Like, red is a normal color for Mercedes, though, for like their manufacturers for the cars. Oh, for SC? Okay. I mean, Yeah? I guess that doesn't surprise me a ton, just because red's always been a big color for Mercedes, but using Ferrari red, I mean, that's different. That's right, bud. That is a good point. Lamborghini actually made a tractor before they made a sports car. And technically, I want to say it was... I'm trying to think if it was Porsche or Mercedes. One of them made a motorized bicycle before they made a car. I want to say it was Mercedes, but maybe it was Porsche. I don't remember. I was watching a show on Hulu, I think it was, called The Cars That Built America, or The Cars That Built the World. That's what it was. And I think it was Mercedes that they had it was a motorized bicycle before they made a, no, actually, I think it was Porsche, because he was coming up with different things to do. And then Mercedes was like their rival or whatever. I don't know, one of the two. I don't remember which one, because they're both based out of that same area. But a lot of car manufacturers actually did have other machines before they made, vehicles. Contract finished. All right. We're just going to lift this one up, turn it off. We're going to leave it on P's because now we're going to go over to field 17, I think it was. Yes, that is true, bud. The BMW logo stands for a propeller cutting through a blue sky. Yep. I did not know that for a while, though. So, Air Force, you're all good. You're all good. There's no such thing as late. You are perfectly on time. Boo. Do we need huggies now? All right. Let's do it. She knows you right there. Well, now she does, because Sky's looking at you.
Sky.
Nope. What? Really? Love you, buddy. Night. All right, off to bed. See you in the morning. Yes, there was. And now he's going to bed. Because it is that time. Oh, am I going the right way? Oh, yeah. Kind of. I'll figure it out. You saw something run across, you're like, what? Good time to play War Thunder because it's Friday. There you go, Air Force. Enjoy that. Yeah, War Thunder on Wednesday wasn't too bad. Did all right. Not tonight, Air Force. I am farming, as you can see. Sounds good, B. No worries. We will catch you around, my friend. Then I'm going to go this way because I can cut through this field 3 or 4 and 5 here. Yeah, it's growing slowly but surely there, Air Force. I was up to 102, but, you know, as it goes, sometimes people drop off, so. All right, now this one is also going to be peas. All right, let's get. That's okay, Air Force. Keep working at it and you will be fine. Henry Ford worked for the Dodge brothers and Chevrolet was named after the founder. And he quit and came back and started at the bottom. Ah! That's interesting. I think I saw something about that on that show about Ford, but I didn't see that about Chevy. Oh, I'm going over the train tracks. Let's hope a train's not coming. If I did that in real life, I would have destroyed that implement. Those train tracks would have just tore up the underside of that. That's all right, Air Force. It is what it is, you know. The thing is that it's a slow process. Long term, right? Think about YouTube. It's long term. It's not made for virality per se. It's one thing I've taught myself about. Okay, why are we? I think it's because that hill. Yes, that I do remember that. Oh my God, what is going on here? Okay, lift that up. See if that'll help. Oh my God, turn around. Riding the struggle bus here. Oh, and then a wild barber drives by.
Turn around every now and then. I feel I've worked on this field 10 more than any other field on this map so far.
I believe it.
I've harvested, I plowed it, now I'm about to seed it.
That's funny.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it makes me freaking 11, 12, 20K at a time.
Oh, so that's why I never see any of the good contracts, because you get on and take them all the time.
It's the only field I have seen actually give us that much.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, that's a lie. There's been a couple others, but they haven't been up for a lot recently.
Yeah, because it's field 10's one, Field 43 is one that typically is pretty good. Yes, Hurley. You can drive the train. So.
Yes.
We're in the bed, by the way.
All right, buddy.
Yeah,
Make sure you
so
take your medicine first, please.
Air Force, that stuffed animal you saw, that is so the actual name of that is called a snuggle puppy. And we bought that for our dog when she was a puppy, and it's designed to basically help her with when she was a puppy, to help with anxiety and stuff like that. And poodles and doodles, they're known for being high energy but also high anxiety dogs. And so we bought her that, and now that's like, we call it her emotional support puppy, because anytime she has big feelings about something, she'll grab it and she'll take it. And she sleeps with it. She takes it around the house. If you go from one room to another, a lot of times she'll pick it up and go with. When people come in the house, she grabs it and carries it around like look at this, and it's just it's adorable. But that's her. It used to, when we first bought it, it actually had a vibrating heart that would go in it, and so it would simulate the heartbeat of a dog, and so it's supposed to basically help comfort them and things like that. And eventually we just took the heart out because she didn't care about it anymore. We forgot to put a new battery in it one time, and it ran out, and we didn't replace the battery, and she didn't care. So we were just like, all right, time to take it out, just not worry about it. And it's been good. And the thing is what's interesting is we don't have to tell, we actually call it Snuggle Puppy. So when we tell her, go get Snuggle Puppy, she will literally run around the whole house. If she doesn't know where it is, she'll search for it through the whole house. But there's times that you will tell she remembers where she left it, and she will go to that spot and go get it. And so super, super smart dog. Oh, Air Force, my dog has no sense of humor. I mean, I think most dogs don't really have a sense of humor the way that we think about it. But I think sometimes they just do things that are funny. So.
By yourself? What did you do that for?
No, he came and asked me if he could take it. Yeah, he came and asked because he wants to go lay down, go to bed. So I told him, yeah, it's been.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's I don't know how he deals with her. She had me to the point where I'm fucking exhausted.
I completely messed up this contract.
Oh no.
I was playing grass. So I got halfway down the first line. I was like, wait a second, I'm playing the wrong thing.
You're looking up going, why is the percentage not going up?
That's exactly what it was like. Doctor was like, oh, I'm on grass and I need to be on peas.
Oh, you're planting peas too? That's funny. Apparently everybody wants to do peas. It'll buff out. That's right. That's right, bud. Oh, your dog broke your lamp, Air Force? Oh my God. I'm glad that our dog doesn't really get the zoomies inside. She actually just really likes fetch. She will play fetch. If you are willing to throw the ball or whatever she wants to play fetch with, she will do it until she literally physically cannot anymore. There's times when I'm outside with her and I'm playing with her. She will keep going even though you can tell she is so tired. And she's like, no, I'm not done. It's like, yes, you are.
I am not done till I said I'm done.
Right?
Right.
And tomorrow we got to get up early because Snerdicus is going to, the teenager is going to go hang out with his girlfriend literally all day before homecoming. So, and we agreed to it. We said, yep, that's not a problem as long as they're respectful, because he's going to be in their house for the whole day. So as long as he's respectful, then we're good. But he's, he definitely is excited for tomorrow, which is good. I'm glad that he's excited, because that's what I would want for him, is to be excited. Ooh, Fico's testing out his wheelbase, and then he might be on. I see, I see.
Fellow teenager, condoms go in the left pocket.
It was, okay, so he's not in here, so I can talk about this. He's not paying attention to me, at least I don't think he is, but I embarrassed the crap out of him because we're driving, just me and him. We're going to we were going into town to do some running around this last weekend, and I embarrassed the crap out of him because we were talking about that kind of stuff, and he just kind of looked at me and was like gave me this look like he was kind of disgusted, and I was like, what? And he's like, are you good? And I was like, I'm just saying, like, I remember being a teenager. I know what it was like. And he's like, Dad, I'm not going to do that. And I'm like, hey, I'm just saying, you never know, you know, hormones are raging, whatever. So yeah, I asked him, I looked at him and I was like, do you want me to stop? And he just like goes, please. I was like, okay, fine. I'll stop. I'll drop the subject, but I'm not worried about it. Air Force. The fuck you mean? It's like, yeah, but basically I told him the same thing that my mom told me, is if you think there's a chance you might do that, let me know. I will get you what you need. Because I'm in the philosophy that I would rather him have the availability of those things and have access to those things to protect himself and to not get a girl pregnant than him calling me and being like, hey, by the way.
Grandpa, by the way, just to let you know.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I show him like, hey, Grandpa, I'll be like, no.
What?
Right?
Tina said, what?
Yeah.
Nothing, I'm so joking, just joking.
Yeah, right? Oh.
I can imagine now if he's actually listening. He goes, what the fuck is my father and Barbara talking about now?
I wouldn't even be mad. I'd just be like, dude, it is what it is. But yeah, right, Destin? Like, kids are going to do it regardless. Might as well supply them with the proper stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, Destin, is I'd rather them hear it from me than end up, you know, getting themselves in a situation where, you know, whatever. But oh, bud, Psycho Mutt gets the zoomies if you give her regular beef jerky. That's funny. I love that. Ours, our doodle, she loves certain treats that we give her, and she will start like spinning. So one of her favorite treats, and we don't do it all the time. It's like at most maybe once a week, but if that, sometimes not even that. She loves, and I mean loves, bacon, which what dog doesn't, right? I mean, shoot. What person doesn't? Well, I should take that back. My brother doesn't like bacon, but not because, like, he's just weird.
Your brother's one?
He's not really. We give him crap about it all the time, but no. If she sees I'm holding a piece of bacon and I look at her, she immediately starts freaking out. She'll start shaking. She starts spinning around. She'll start like doing like the little tippy tappy dance, you know, and she's like gets all excited, and like it's adorable. But we've taught her with treats, you know, because she's food motivated, way food motivated. And we've taught her to do certain things for treats. So one of them is, you know, we taught her, you know, to shake, and we taught her how to use her nose, and like I'll put my fist out like a fist bump and she'll boop it with her nose. Or we've taught her to do high five or spin or roll over and all that stuff. But with the new house, there's no carpet on the main floor. So she's having a hell of a time doing the rollover because she keeps sliding. So she has to learn to twist her body to fully roll over. Here's the little psycho. A border collie, Australian shepherd, pit bull, and Catahoula leopard dog mix. Oh my God. You and the family must like hate having quiet time. Because that sounds like a dog that's going to be loud and obnoxious.
Mine's a pit bull husky mix.
See, and like that you get, in my opinion, you get kind of like the best of both worlds, right? Like you get the cuddly of the pit bull, but then you get the hyper of the husky.
Yeah. Hyper isn't the word for my dog.
Is it worse than hyper?
It's like having the fifth kid.
Yep. That my other brother has it's a husky German shepherd mix, I think. And same thing. It is their child, but she's quiet till she's outside. I believe that, but you've probably trained her to be quiet inside, because like that's with our dog too. Although ever since we moved into this new house, she barks at every noise, and I'm like, I get it, it's quiet here, and so every noise is more prominent, but like, damn girl, enough. Like, quit barking at everything. Like, even when we're all home, somebody in the house will move or do something and she barks. And I told my wife, I said, I'm about ready to get her a bark collar, because she will bark at every little noise. But I don't want her to not bark at all. Like, that's my thing. I want her to bark when she feels like she's in danger or she feels like she's threatened. But she doesn't need to bark when the wind blows. Like, there's got to be some balance, you know? Just a little bit of balance. Something. Yeah, there was, growing up, there was one of our neighbors had a Chihuahua that, like, I am not a fan of Chihuahuas. I think they are the spawn of Satan. Mostly because I grew up with... What?
I said, how dare you?
Oh, you like Chihuahuas?
I had a Chihuahua, and I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was a Chihuahua / hot dog mix.
Oh, the Dachshund?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a Chihuahua dog. Or a Chihuahua dog.
He was an absolute sweetheart. I miss that dog.
See, now I think being mixed with the Dachshund is probably what helped that, because every Chihuahua that I've ever come across has been a devil dog. Just mean. If you're not the owner, you are not allowed to be anywhere in their vicinity. That's always been my experience. And we had a neighbor that they had this little Chihuahua that if you even were walking on the sidewalk next to their house, he would attack their living room window. And I mean, to the point that you could see the window flexing because they were jumping at the window so much. And it was just wild. And if they were outside, it wasn't like it was because they were inside. If they were outside, you better have some running shoes on, because he would, if they didn't have them tied up, he would chase you and he would bite your ankles. And it was just, and I think a lot of dog behaviors like that does come down to the owner a lot of times. But man, this dog was so mean. And my sister had a Chihuahua.
Mine was a lover.
Yeah, see that?
Mine was a lover. Like,
that would be
every
okay.
time someone came in and she was like, "Hi, I'm the dog. I'm gonna lay on my back and you can rub my belly."
See, that I would be okay with, right? But every other, like, the only other one that I came across that was nice, mostly, was a girl that I had met in college before I had met my wife, and her mom lived in town, in the college town that I was going to college in, and she had a Chihuahua, and he was nice. It wasn't great, but he was manageable. But yeah. But no, my sister had a Chihuahua named Percy, and he drew blood on me multiple times. Like, I would, if I sat on the couch next to my sister, he'd bite me. And I don't know why my dad allowed her to keep that dog, but, oh. Air Force says, my dog is a Pit and German Shepherd. Okay. He's sharper than a knife. I believe that. Oh, bud, you have a boxer? Typical boxer? Yeah. Yeah. I love boxers. But they're really high maintenance. A lot of times. They, well, not really, I don't want to say high maintenance. What's a better way to say it? They require a lot of attention. Like, our dog, she requires attention, but if you leave her for a day, like if we go, like tomorrow when we go to town and we do our shopping and stuff, and we leave her for 3-4 hours at home, maybe a little bit more, we don't have to worry about her like pissing and shitting all over the floor. But my stepdad had a boxer, or yes, he's had two. He had one, that one passed, and he got another one. The most recent one, she's good. She won't do that. But our boxer and then my stepdad's boxer, his first boxer, man, both of them, if you left for more than like an hour or two, like they just start tearing shit up and just like being ornery. Phantom Brian, what's up? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's your week been? I hope it's been good. He's a fawn with a black mask. Your first two were mirror images of each other. Nice. So do you run into that same thing, bud, with your boxer then? If you're gone for a long period of time, do they just start like getting into stuff, getting into the garbage, pooping on the floor, like anything like that? Because 2 out of 3 boxers that have been in my life have done that. Like, you almost have to be with them all the time or they just revolt. 97%. What am I missing? Is there another line over here that I didn't get? I guess maybe. I can try to get this. I know there was this line. I'm going to turn around and see if I can get the rest of that line. $97.
I'm almost at 50.
98. Oh my God. What am I missing? All right, I'm going to have to look at the map, find out.
Oh, wow, you're missing quite a bit. You got a small piece on the left side, and you got a whole row.
Oh, I see that. How did I miss that whole row? Okay, I got to see. Oh, I see it. I see it. It wasn't, so normally all the lines will highlight when you need to do them, but apparently that one did not highlight.
You could maybe accidentally select it when trying to go to a different row,
That's a
then
possibility. Yeah, that's a
it will
possibility.
dim because you selected it.
Yep, and now it's good. Okay. Yeah, the first two had separation anxiety really bad, but Titan not so much. He's the psycho to keep him company, or he has the psycho. Okay, so I think that's the trick. That's the trick, right? Is if you have a friend for them, they're fine, but if they're alone, not so much. And we've thought about that with our dog. Is like get him a friend, but then I was like, hold on a second. We don't have a fenced in backyard right now, and we can't just leave him outside in the wintertime and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know how much I would trust two dogs in my house by themselves for a long period of time. All right. And let's go ahead and complete these. That one's done. That one's done. What else we got here? Oh, wait. What time is it? 18:44. Okay.
So it is 6:44 in game time.
In game time, yes. Right, exactly, bud. They don't think like dogs, they think like people. Which is why boxers tend to like sit up on a couch like people. Oh, nice. Your sister used to breed them? That's cool. All right, where's that one at? That one is, oh, ew. All the way on the top right, and then have to dump it on the bottom. Gross. That's
Gross.
gross.
Oh my god. It's like terrible.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm a Barbie girl.
Like, totally. Oh, there we go. There's a cultivating contract right next to my farm. I'll take that.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
And that one's all the way over there. Yeah, we'll do that one too. And I don't think I own a cultivator, but I can lease one or buy one.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go, Barbie.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Ooh-oh. Ooh-oh.
There is a rock version of that song.
I know there is. It's Leo does a rock cover, a metal cover of that. Oh, Anthony Edwards, known for his role as Dr. Mark Green on ER, played opposite Jenny Seagrove in Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Okay, didn't know that. Zesty guys. Okay. How are we looking for cultivators? Let's see. Cultivators. That one's 4 meter. That one's 5 meter. That's 24,000. This one is 6 meter and is 25,000.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go, Barbie. Uh-oh. Stop talking about him, guys.
Oh no.
I've had the stream up the whole time. So
I believe it.
hopefully I got it all dialed in here. I haven't had my
Ooh.
wheel hooked up to the PC in a minute.
So you tell me I don't have to go on TikTok to find you now?
I mean, you
I
probably
guess
will.
you sit. I mean, I guess sit here and talk to you for a little bit first.
Yeah.
Yes. Or just a tad.
The other day, I had him playing the guessing game of who I was on TikTok.
Oh, that's funny. Because yeah, your
it was
TikTok
full
name is
on
like-
there.
yeah.
I'm like, if you just read my last name, you should know who I am. And he's like, I just can't think of it.
That's because I'm telling you, I'm slow sometimes. I'm slow a lot of the times, actually. Oh boy, this guy looks rough.
Oh yeah, you got to get your guy all set up again.
It's ridiculous. Maybe I go with a Fu Manchu this time.
Fu Man. Fu
A Fu
Manchu.
Manchu.
Fu Manchu.
Fu Manchu.
Fu Manchu.
Fu Manchu.
You also want to get, need to get another weight for my tractor. There we go. Weights.
I'm
Let's-
giving my character hair, which is completely wrong.
I was gonna say, that's not what you have though.
Nope, not at all.
Sounds good, Air Force. Have a good night. Get some good sleeps. Oh, nice, bud. You got your first boxer from your sister, who breeds them. That's cool. Tenwinkle. Nice. Oh, I kind of like the look of that one. That's 1,000 though. I think I want to go a little bit more though. Oh, maybe actually 1,000 will probably work. That'll be fine. Just enough to keep the front end of the tractor down. I noticed this tractor's kind of got a problem with the front end lifting up. Good horsepower, not so great of other stuff. Which, by the way, Fico, as you get in here, there are 2 fields that are ready to be cultivated, and
Really?
there's they're contracts, and I have this tractor that I'm going to take my sower, my seeder back to my farm, and then I'll reset the tractor so it's at the shop. And then
All right.
if you want to do that, or the other option is you can pick anybody else's farm and we can give you permissions. And if somebody has other stuff they can do, you can always help out, because we have multiple farms on this map. So
Nice.
but
I think I'll work on yours.
okay,
Might as well.
that is okay by me. Because then while you do that, I can snag another contract and we'll work through that and make some money.
Sounds good. I almost put the hillbilly tanked out.
Oh.
there. Almost.
Almost.
I decided not to. But I am wearing my jorts,
Nice.
so
Gotta go with the jorts.
I mean, have to. There's no exceptions. I think I just have to get into the farm now.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my cruise control on since I have a straight shot here.
And once he switches over, I'll give him perms.
I already got
I
it.
am joined in.
I already beat you.
Barbara
I was
already
literally
got
just
it.
sitting there waiting. I was just literally sitting there waiting for it.
That's funny. I
was
love
like,
it.
Just join.
All right.
Well, we got 2 cultivating contracts I'm seeing here.
Yep, 2 cultivating contracts, 81 and 87, which shouldn't be too far from each other. And then just give me one moment, and I'm going to park this seeder, and then I'll reset the tractor back to the store, because there's a cultivator and a weight at the store that are
Oh, all right.
mine. I leased the cultivator and I bought the weight, so that way we have it for these contracts. So then I'll keep the cultivator for other purposes. Because
Sweet.
yeah, and go like this, and reset. There you go. Now that tractor is at the shop.
I'm on my evening jog right now.
Nice. And then I'm going to take this harvesting contract. So that's field 68 going over to there. Okie dokie. That'll work.
It's not cool. So one of the Mercedes-Benz you can mainly have for forestry, and it comes with two wrenches. Two winches to pull trees.
Oh, like on the truck?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Do we have teleport abilities? Or did we turn that stuff off to where we actually have to drive everything?
You have to drive everything.
No, I mean like to switch vehicles, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Like you have to drive to the vehicle.
No, you can just tab through the vehicles. You're gonna find a number of different vehicles though, because we have contractor status turned on for a bunch of them. So, but yeah, you can tab through the vehicles. Yeah.
What the heck is contractor status?
So
It's so we can help each other on each other's farms with our own equipment.
yeah, so basically the way that it works is, yeah, so this green tractor that's up front here, Fico,
Yeah.
the Deutz
Is that
Flair,
the cultivating tractor?
yeah, and then the red cultivator and that weight right there are mine.
That weight and that cultivator are yours. Got it.
Yes.
Is that what I'm picking up?
Yep. I'm gonna get this trailer out of the
Outstanding.
way. Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe
crap.
not.
How do I start the engine? I forgot.
Oh, I think that might be E. I'm not sure on PC because I'm on PS5.
No. It's not E. I used to know this. It's F,
F. There you go.
I think. No, that's lights.
Uh-oh.
Start.
You have a menu?
Let's see. I probably do. Oh, really? It's not only enter?
Oh, really?
That's dumb.
That's actually funny. Okay, so I need to put that on that way. So
You know what I don't like about the Moza?
What's that?
There's not a lot, but the fact that
Oh, boop,
ow,
boop.
Ow.
Sorry.
the fact that I can't see like the actual button.
Oh, right.
Like, it's all numbers.
Mine is that way with the Thrustmaster too. When I
But it's no, mine's like that just on PC
right
because I got the R3. So on Xbox, it looks just fine.
Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah, same here. So like I have the Thrustmaster T248 and on PS5 it shows the right buttons and everything. But when I'm on PC, it's all numbers.
Which is funny to me a little bit because it was not like that with 22.
No.
22, it actually gave you the buttons to whatever controller you had.
Yeah, see, and that's something that also with like Truck Sim. So people were talking about that too, that the older versions before they did some of the newer updates would actually tell you which button it was corresponding to, because technically the T248 has the mechanisms to act like a PS5 controller. So it would pick up that it was like the circle button, the X button, whatever. But apparently the newer updates for Truck Sim, it doesn't pick that up anymore. And I think part of it is that I was reading a forum post about it one time, and they had basically said that some of the technology has changed for button mappings, and people are using this new technology for their setups for their games and stuff. And basically what it is it maps everything to a list, and that list is mapped to numbers. So like it doesn't, like when I do it with Truck Sim, when I do it for Assetto Corsa, any game on PC that I have to use the wheel, it's always just a list of numbers. And it sucks because then you have to remember, okay, which number button is this one or whatever, and it's kind of hard to remember that sometimes, and so you're going back to
It's
your
either
key
that,
binds.
or you just get good muscle memory. The problem is with games like Farm Sim, is there's a lot of times where the same buttons do multiple things.
Right.
So it tends to become a bit of a pain in the butt.
Well, I will say that is one reason why. So I am, excuse me, I am contemplating. I haven't decided yet, but I'm contemplating that I get a bonus from work here. Should show up in my account tomorrow, and I'm hoping, or not hoping, I'm contemplating buying Farm Sim for PC, so I can use the button box. So, and because I bought as part of my subathon, I got the payout from Twitch for that today, and I picked up 3 things from my wish list. I got the farm stick, I got the Thrustmaster shifter for truck sim, and then I got the button box. So the button box I can map to whatever is available. I was thinking, like, how cool would that be to have that sitting right here, and I can put my start stop, my implements, everything. It's got toggles on it and everything. I was like, that would be really freaking sweet to map everything. So then instead of trying to use everything on my steering wheel, which I could use some of it, but then I can map the button box and go, oh, I want to do, that button box, or that button on the box, and I can have my start stop on there, my raise and lower, my lights, all that kind of stuff. And or like the things that the things that my steering wheel doesn't do, because like right now, because I'm on PS5, my shifters act as my L1 and R1, so that's where I can get all the extra. Oh shoot, am I gonna make it through this bridge? Oh, barely. Woo. That was I
see that.
Yeah. That was real tight. But yeah, so like I'm looking at it going, like, I can do that now, but if I move to PC, that won't be the case, because that only happens, to my understanding, the R1, L1 modifiers is only for console. On PC, you just have a list of your mappings.
Right.
So, Bud says,
and and your paddle shifters don't work for like L1, R1 or whatever.
On PC, yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I can't move anything in the menu.
Right.
You can on the controller.
Right, but not when you're using the wheel on PC, yeah.
Right. And you know what's really funny is that even like my wheelbase and my wheel is the actual Xbox buttons and everything like that for Boza.
Yep.
But it doesn't pick up that wheel is an Xbox controller. It's so weird. Like it does on the Xbox, but it doesn't on the PC. But on the PC, if I plug my Xbox controller in right now, it would show the Xbox buttons on it on the screen. But it doesn't show. That's so weird.
It is weird. I agree. Because I would think it'd be the same way even with this. Like if it picks it up that it's, PlayStation on the wheel when I play, like when I play F1, for example, I don't have to map my buttons to F1 because it knows, like, hey, these are all the buttons that are there, and it tells me what they are in the game. Like, but then if I go on PC, it's like, nah, like, all right, whatever.
Right.
And the same thing, Assetto Corsa. I have Assetto Corsa both on the PlayStation and on PC because I got it. I got it on a really, really good. It was like $7 when they had a big sale over the. I want to say it was like over the holidays, but what was crazy about it is when I'm on the PS5 for Assetto Corsa, all the buttons are legit, and it's like, oh yeah, it's X, it's circle, it's square. But then when I go onto the PC, it's all numbers again there too for that too. It's just It's all the new games seem to be doing that with all the wheels. I mean, even people who have super fancy, you know, Fanatec wheels and stuff like that, it's all the same now. And I think it has to do with what I read in that blog is it's some software that they use to do the button mappings that everybody's upgrading to this software because it's much better to use. And well, in this case, it's code, right? But it's code that builds like the app for the button mapping. And everybody's using this more lightweight code to not make it as heavy for the buttons. But I think in retrospect, what it really did is it created a situation where now people can't see what the button actually is. You just, like you said, you have to kind of know what you mapped and use your muscle memory to know where it's at.
I guess that's probably something they might have been banking on, is that people that play it all the time or have been playing for so long, they probably have it already figured out.
Exactly. Yeah. Very likely.
Which I could see that logic. You know,
yeah.
But somebody new to the game that wants to get a wheel and whole setup and everything, they're not going to be all that happy with it, I don't think, until they get everything memorized.
Yeah.
And the only reason I have everything memorized is because I play it on console.
Right. So, exactly.
The only exception that I have is that there are a couple of things that I can do that I can map on the wheel buttons and everything on PC that I cannot do for console.
Yes.
Like like LSB, RSB on my wheel on console, they do nothing. Like there's most of the buttons on the wheel actually do nothing on console.
Right.
Except for your whatever is correlates to what the controller buttons would be.
Right. Well, I've got that too on mine. I've got two like toggle switches. They're just like little up down switches, and they're for different levels. So I have like 4 different extra toggles, and then there's on the left side it's up and down, on the right side it's plus and minus. And so I can switch from E1, E2, E3, and E4, and then the plus and minus is just an extra set of buttons. So on console right now for Farm Sim, they do nothing. And that's the other reason why I'm kind of thinking, absolutely nothing. And so I'm thinking, like, if I get the PC version, I could actually map those to be like, E1 could be my flasher, like my hazards and my beacon lights, and then E2 could be, you know, whatever else it needs to be, you know, it could be camera views or something.
The cool thing is about it is that you'll get this with the button box, I'm sure, as well, but until then or whatever, you can actually map those to have certain functions be single button functions instead of multi-button.
Right. Exactly.
Where you have to hit left, right, and the button.
Yep.
Like at one point I had a steering wheel set up to where, like to drop an implement and everything like that, I had it to be one button.
Right. So you didn't have to hold one or the other. Yeah.
Right. It was just a single button tap and it was done. Or unloading unloading a trailer or something like that when you have grain in it. I had
one button,
to be one button.
Yep. And that's kind of what I wanted. That's one of the reasons why I got the button box and what I want to do with PC.
And that's how you'll have to set it up.
Right.
You'll have to set it up for, I don't know, I guess you set it up as the combo of whatever it is. It's going to take you a while.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
To get it set up.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be playing around with it.
For Farm Sim, I was going to say, yeah. And then once you get it figured out for Farm Sim, you'll have to redo it when you set it up for
Truck Sim, yeah.
For Truck Sim, which, like I said, I'm not terribly unhappy about not playing on the PC. One of the things is my
bud, you got a G27 for $40. That's awesome, dude. That's crazy.
On my PC right now.
Oh.
But it's just things are getting old
Yeah, that's fair.
and worn out, you know. So I'm not unhappy about it. I like playing Farm Sim on the console, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
So-
honestly, for the longest time, people didn't even realize I was on console because they didn't pay attention to the buttons up in the top left. And once I got a wheel, most everybody was like, "Oh, okay, cool," you know. And then someone was like, "Wait," they heard me say I was on console. They're like, "Wait, you're on console?" because I normal even with my old laptop when I was streaming from that, I would play on the PS5 and I would capture card into the laptop so I could actually have OBS do everything. And so most people had no idea. They're just like, I didn't know. And I was like, that's the point.
Right. And, you know, there's something to be said about being able to literally customize every single thing
Yes.
that you can with controllers and settings and this, that, whatever for PC.
Yes.
But I really think there's something to be said with a console. The tweaking of things is extremely minimal.
It is.
And I feel like even when I was running a dual PC setup for a little bit there before that gaming setup crashed,
Yep.
I think the reason that crashed is because it wasn't brand new.
Yeah.
I had gotten it from like a rent-to-own split place.
Oh, sure.
And
Yeah.
somebody had it before. I think that's what caused the motherboard to get fried or whatever they did. So I wasn't abusive to it or anything, but the fact that I don't have to tweak anything on console, I absolutely love.
There is something to be said about that, of the simplicity of being able to just turn on a game and play without having to like, oh, I got to check my graphic settings. I got to make sure that I'm not overheating. I got to make sure I'm not doing all this other stuff. You know, if you decide to start
how does my sound this time?
Right, exactly.
You know?
Or like that was me today, right? Is that my PC had an update and it was like, oh shoot, now I have to go make sure I get my my sound fixed because my mic wasn't working because it changed my input because Windows Update just goes, we're just gonna change everything. And OBS goes, I don't know what's there.
Right. I absolutely hate that.
Barber said,
so much.
So I got a problem.
You got a problem? What's your problem? Right?
None of my wheels are touching the ground right now.
None of your wheels are touching the ground. Okay.
It's kind of entertaining.
Are you flying?
Hold on. We gotta see this
10.
now. He's on field 10.
Are you are you trying to be like those boys?
I'm in the middle of field 10 and 13.
Middle of field 10.
And none of your
13.
wheels are touching the ground. Have you high spotted?
Why am I not seeing? Where is field 10?
I think
down by you.
Oh, is it down by me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, between. Oh my gosh, I see where you're at. We're gonna go over there. Oh, this. No way. Did you get
high spot?
I think I know what he did. I think he got I don't think he high centered. I think nope. He got the front and the rear. Oh, that's funny. He's got the front and the rear. So he's got the tank on the front and then the cedar on the and then he just got stuck. This is where B got stuck too.
You can't cross the Elm Creek, I'm telling you.
Right?
I tried that with a harvester once. It was rather comical.
This is funny.
Reset.
No, he doesn't have to reset. I know what he could do.
Pick him up.
Let's see if Barber knows what he can do. There he goes. Yep. Oh, and it'll work. It'll work.
Drop implements.
Drop. Yep. Well, he drops it, and then he's got to like try to get some oomph behind it. Nope. Try again. Yep.
Bam.
Do it again. Nice. Push. What's up, Shane? Oh, he's getting a running start. Here we go. And is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? He's got to push that. Oh, look at that. Got it.
Smash
Nice.
it. Very nice.
Nice work.
Sometimes you just gotta wreckfest it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. How's your week been, Shane? Hope you've been well. Any fun plans for the weekend? How about you, Fico? What are you doing this weekend?
You're looking at it.
Good enough. Good
Doing
enough.
a whole lot of nothing.
Barber,
Actually, I'll be.
you got any plans?
You're looking at.
Okay, there we go.
It's a
Oh,
football on Sunday.
Bud said, I think the Discord link is broke. Is it? It shouldn't be.
No, Discord links tend to expire even though they say they're not supposed to.
Well,
I get that all the time.
I did just test it like a few days ago because someone was having issues and I tested it and it was working, but it could have
Right.
expired between then and now. I can always
Well,
update it.
Even though it says it's for unlimited use and unlimited, time,
It doesn't.
there's
Yeah.
still
It's not.
it's still limited.
Yeah. Well,
And it's more of a Twitch thing than it is a Discord thing.
oh, really?
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Like
Really?
Twitch just basically says, I don't like this.
Right, we don't like
It's-
this
well,
anymore. Try again.
It's trying to keep spammers from going into people's Discords.
Okay. Because the thing is like my link is not actually, so the one he's talking about is probably the one that's that showed up in the chat, and it's not actually a link that's on Twitch. It's a link that I have to a dedicated URL. So I have a dedicated domain that's HLYWUDgaming.tv. And so it's a link dedicated to that. So that link this for me, it's usually Discord that does it. So let me try this here. Let me see what happens if I click on it. Oh, it said Discord app launched. So it didn't, no, it went. Yeah, it worked for me.
I absolutely love that they still have yet to patch this game to where you can continue on a field after the contract is quote unquote 100% done.
So
I don't
funny-
know why they've never patched that, because
funny
you, could
you
do
mentioned
that. On
that.
22.
They were at Gamescom and someone brought that up at Gamescom. They were like, are
Yeah.
you guys ever going to fix this? Oh, your Discord is
Right.
always open. Yeah, mine is too. Like, it didn't give me an invalid link error. Is it what it's telling you, Bud? Is it saying invalid link? Because if so, then that's silly.
I agree.
Because if it says invalid link for others, it should also say invalid link for me too if I click on it. You would think. Try, Bud, are you on mobile or PC? Because if you're on your PC right now, try just copying the link out of the chat and then paste it into your browser and see if that works. Because it might, like, it could be Twitch just being like, hey, don't click on that. Because I've seen that sometimes where Twitch will just be like, they'll just like mask the link. Yeah, see if you just copy the link and then put it in a browser and see if that works. If not, then my Discord name is HLYWUD, so HLYWUD _27. And you can just send me a message there and I'll send you an invite. All right.
So Gamescom.
Yeah, Gamescom.
Somebody
asked if they were going to fix it, and I was very surprised at their answer because I was watching a live feed of somebody. It wasn't Farm Sims live, it wasn't Giants live feed.
Right.
It was somebody else's that they were streaming it, and the guy was like, he's like, yeah, it's a really good question, and we actually have a really good answer. So, when the contract ends, the code itself completes the contract, and then what it'll do is it will turn around and it basically takes away the permission immediately when the contract is finished, because they don't want you to be using you know, contract equipment for fields that you don't have permission for.
Right.
And the problem is if they don't do that, then when you complete the contract, you would still technically have permission to that field with that equipment. So,
oh my gosh.
yep. So you could technically keep the equipment, leave the contract open, and you would always be able to use that contract and or that field with that. And I was like, that, okay.
They got way too in depth with that. There's no, but I mean, how many people are going to do that?
Hey,
Seriously.
teenager with the raid. What's up, Schnerdicus?
Promise you have nothing to talk about during this stream.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
How many people are going to do that? Now, I did find out a way to make money. I accidentally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You need 2 mods.
How did
Actually,
how did
you really only
Gran
need one
Turismo
mod.
go, Schnerdicus?
What you need is the mod that you have it's the buy station, but the cheap, like the multi-grain silo.
Oh, yeah, the multi-fruit buying station.
Yes, but you have to get the cheap one.
Yeah.
Because there's a regular and then there's a cheap. So what
Right.
you do, and I figured this out completely on accident.
You get the cheap one and then you go sell it.
Well, here's what happened is I did a contract. It was a harvest contract, and I took it to the wrong sell point.
Oh.
So I sold it all. It gave me the entire money, like whatever what was for the entire. You know, typically when you finish a contract, a harvest
About as good
contract,
as it
you go
would.
take
Yeah,
it to
I
the
see.
sell
I
point,
get that.
You'll
I
get
get
like
that.
a little bit from like.
What
the
did you do? Did you
extra
do
after
weeklies or did you
it's
do some other stuff
100%,
too?
You know, and it's completed.
Right.
You get
yeah.
a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Well, I accidentally took it to the wrong sell point, and the sell point took it, and
So
it gave me
you
the
everything.
full amount.
Right.
So I was like, oh no. I was like, wait, I got the silo over here. I could go just fill this up and then take that. I was like, I'm gonna try this. And I said, let me just go fill up with kind of roughly what I had
Sweet,
in there of the same grain, and then I'll
Right.
just go take it to the sell point and see if it works to finish the contract. Well, not only did it work to finish the contract, but it ended up being so like when I sold the original grain to the wrong spot. it
Yeah,
gave me
that
like
makes sense,
170
Nerdicus.
grand for whatever it was.
Oh.
I went and filled up from that multi-fruit station, and it only cost me like $4 grand.
Fair.
And then when I
Yep.
so then I took it and sold it to the correct place. It completed the contract and gave me an extra 50,000
Yep. I believe that.
beyond that, and then I got 30,000 from the contract. So I made extra money because I sold it to the wrong thing, and then just went and filled up with the. I was like, what the heck? I was like,
Yeah.
I did not mean to do that. I said, do not clip that, chat. Don't do it. That's the wrong way to do it. That's legit cheating right there. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
good,
that's
bud.
almost easier than flipping fields. Which I know there's a few guys that do that when they start a
when they start a new
farm,
one.
they'll just
They'll just flip fields. Yeah. Oh, Bud said he sent me a message. There we go.
Well, I got the one cultivating contract done already. I'm on field 81 now.
Okay. And then now I can go here.
Have no fear. I'm here. So be in a lot of fear, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what map that I downloaded the other day. I think it was actually yesterday. But it has the feel of
Sounds
like
good.
a 4X map, but it's not a 4X map. Because obviously it can't be a 4X map on console. But it's a European map.
Okay.
I wanna
What's
say
up,
it's-
Power Corn Dog?
I want to say it's Poligny or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
It's got like
Poligny, yep.
130 something fields on it or whatever.
Yeah, it's huge.
I absolutely love that farm.
Yeah.
There's so
I wish,
much stuff.
I wish there was a 4X map, like a proper 4X map for crossplay. Because I would definitely do that.
You can't do it. And the reason you can't do that is because you can't have a 4X map on console.
Right. But like,
because the only way to,
right, because of the coding, right.
Now, something I've been reading about a little bit, which I don't know
Sounds
how
good,
much
bud.
this will pertain to, you know,
thanks for
farm
joining,
sim
man.
and stuff like that, but have you heard anything about the new Xbox that's supposed to be coming out?
Yes.
The handheld?
No, not the handheld.
No.
Not the handheld, it's the new one.
The one
the
that is
actual
basically
console.
going to be a PC.
Yeah, so it's essentially going to be, think of it like a mini ATX tower that is going to play, it's basically going to be a mini, so here's what I can say, because technically I work for the company and so I hear some of this stuff beforehand.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't talk about it a lot, but it's fun to be able to hear some of this stuff before it comes out. But what I can tell you is it is basically going to be the equivalent of building a custom PC, like a gaming PC, and then installing the Xbox interface on that PC. It's going to include Steam. It's going to have Xbox on it. And you will be able to play non-Steam or Xbox games on it by installing it just like you would on Windows. The only difference is that you have to install it. To my understanding, it has to, you have to install it via like a thumb drive, like an external drive, because it won't, there's no like Windows or like browser interface to like do a download like that and go install a game. So,
right, but I mean, think about this though. Like, how many games are not available on?
Set yourself an alarm for like 8:30, so then that way we can get out of town quick enough. Perfect. See you in the morning.
No, not a teenager. No, naughty.
So,
yeah.
Think about this though. How many games that are on PC are not available on Steam? But most of them are, and if they're not, then you'll find them on one of the consoles.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, in the rare occasion that you'll have somebody playing a game that's not on Steam or available on console, sure, install it on a thumb drive. But I mean, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what the price tag's going to be on that, though.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm guessing we're going to get into the era of $1,000 game consoles.
Well, it's going to have to be, because not only are they going to do all that, but I'm sure they're going to have to up the graphics cards and different things. I mean, my only concern would be what kind of storage is it going to have on it? Because if you're going to make it that capable,
last I saw it was 2 terabyte minimum.
You know what though? That don't even seem like enough.
It doesn't seem like enough, but if it's
in reality,
it'll do it. Like so I've got 2 terabytes on my PS5, and I don't like, for people that keep every game installed that they ever play. No, 2 terabytes is not enough.
Right.
But see, I'm not the kind of person that does it. Even on Steam, I have a whole list of games. Only like 6 games are installed. You know, or like even on my PlayStation, only probably less than 10 games are installed. And most games are going to be less than 100 gigs. So if you have, especially console games, or even PC games, like War Thunder's only like 50 gigs or something like that.
Yeah, I think the biggest game I have, which I think they actually just patched and made it smaller, is Call of Duty, but that's back when you had to actually install everything to get
right.
certain things, and
Right.
they separated it. And now even for doing like base game and campaign and stuff, I think they're actually making it smaller even more.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's got to be a pretty big game.
You're still looking at 200 gigabytes.
Oh yeah, for a lot of those games, yeah.
Well, yeah, sure,
I mean, Call of Duty takes up majority of my console.
Well, here's the thing, though, is that
Yeah, but I don't know if
Call of Duty has been making their stuff.
I don't know what's happening with that 4X map for console, but I don't know that it's going to happen purely for the fact of what we were talking about, like with the coding, right?
The old games.
The coding can be really rough for trying to do it on consoles, so we'll see. But which also 488 games in your Epic library, dude, that's impressive.
Stuff new it is. And I don't think I've ever played an actual campaign on Call of Duty. I've done multiplayer, but I've never done campaign because there's no incentive, like any like special unlocks or something like that that are worth going through the entire campaign to like have to unlock or something like that.
And I think honestly, I think that's a bunch of bull, because I remember back in the day with like the first Call of Duty games, you absolutely had to go through the campaign to like like the first 3 you had to go through the campaign to even just unlock multiplayer.
Right.
But
now it's not even a thing.
Yeah, that's all people do is multiplayer now.
And then anymore, they know their bread and butter is, multiplayer and Warzone.
Right.
So now the developers and stuff, they'll do a campaign, but in all reality, the campaign like storylines and stuff like that, they're kind of dumb.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Yeah. Rain plays games with a sub, resub 6 months.
With the new Call of Duty coming out, they're supposed to add progression.
Hell yeah, dude!
Into new campaign.
Welcome.
Like you can progress your level, your guns,
for the night,
and everything in it.
And thank you for that resub. Appreciate that. 6 months, dude. That's freaking awesome.
To Black Ops
resub
7.
day. Right. Let's see what it said. Hail, Rain plays games. Your 6 moons of steadfast subscription keeps the clan strong and the harvest bountiful. A true Viking's loyalty.
Honestly, I'd probably
Skull.
Supposed to go back to the Black Ops 2 era.
Also, here's a bean.
I'm telling you right now,
it's either going to be Peach or Dead Fish.
Comes out with
Let's find out.
A good BR. I think Call of Duty might be in trouble for this year.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Because Battlefield looked really good.
Damn it. The bean I got from Rain's resub is Dead Fish.
Oh.
Sounds yummy.
Oh, no.
Sounds
that's
like my
grody.
ex-wife.
Oh. Gross.
I don't know if chat actually heard that.
They probably did. Yeah, Rain goes oof. Oh.
I'm gonna sim it to the day.
Okay, that sounds good.
I got one strip to go.
One strip to go.
Okay.
Here, let's give him a minute.
Let me finish this contract done.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was gross. All right.
It says a player denied. Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, it said you did.
What said that it was me when it popped up? You're like, why wouldn't it just say you denied? Yeah, because on the contracts, don't you have to have them completed by the before the end of the actual day?
Not always.
End of the month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually.
Well,
usually
for me, it's
end
of the day because I put my months on 1 day months. So,
yeah.
Yeah, we have this set to 3 because if we're helping others, gives us like a couple
Yeah.
extra days to help each other
Right.
out.
Yeah, and so that
Well,
way, if someone sims the day, you're not immediately losing all your contracts.
Right. Well, and I also play on half of regular time.
Oh, sure.
So my one day lasts like a week and a half.
That's fair. I used to play like that too, so then it was like daytime all the time. But then I also realized I don't want to have to keep like simming the day every time I want to go do, the next thing. So it's nice to let the kind of the normal progression of the day go. And you're like, oh, it's like 9 or 10 o'clock. All right, sleep, go to the next day. And then eventually you get to, for us with doing 3-day months, you get to the next month. And you're like, oh, I have something else I can do on my farm, not just contracts.
Yeah. Yep. I'm ready to, if you guys need to do the sleep.
You're good. There you go, Barber. Do it.
Come on, I'm fertilizing.
Oh, now he's doing.
Now it's your fault. Now you're the one.
Right.
No, I'll be at my front door in a second. Hold on.
I'll just look at the moon. So how does it work with people having their own farm? Because I noticed there was like 3 different things like that before I joined yours.
Yeah. So
are you guys still on the same map together?
Yep.
Or
yep. So if you look at the map, you'll see there's different areas that have different colored vehicles and buildings and stuff, and like the fields. So basically all it is that each person just has their own area, and then that's their fields that they, have to work on. And then like, so myself, Riddler, and Barber, we set up contract status between the 3 of us. So then that, and like Barber's got contract status for other farms too. So that way we can, with the contractor role, thanks for the lurk, Rain. Appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, you can do the, whatchamacallit, you can go help other farms without having to use switch farms, right? But what's nice is like the reason why we're spread out a little bit is so that way one person isn't right next to the other and like buying fields right next to each other. So like I chose this bottom section so that way I can just be down here and I don't have to worry about messing around with when I want to buy these other fields like 43 and like the 80s here and stuff, I can just buy them.
You're not going to run into them.
Right, exactly.
Pretty much.
But that's basically all it is.
What
about
So what about the contracts then? Are the contracts the same for
contracts
everybody?
Are shared, yes. So if I take a contract, nobody else can have that contract.
Okay. I gotcha. So it's still a shared map.
It is still a shared map. We're just
if you wanted to, you could make it to where you don't have that contractor mode on.
Right.
And everybody has their own stuff that they do.
And that's how it is. So like the only reason like the contractor mode isn't for everybody, you have to set it up for each person individually. So like Barber and I and Riddler have it set up, and then Barber's got his set up for pretty much everybody's farm because he's the one that's on the most. And so he'll hop on and be like, oh, like for me, I had a farm to be or a field to be harvested. So he was like, oh, I'll just go harvest that for Hollywood and put it in. And he just uses his own equipment, harvests it, puts it in my silo, and then he can go do whatever he's doing. And it gives him something to do. Cool. Yeah. So it is kind of nice that like, it's like we're still all helping each other if we need to, but we're also all building our own farm.
Thing at the same time.
And it makes it
cool.
It makes it so you don't just have everybody working on the farm making a bunch of money, and then eventually you own the map and you're like, now what? So it's a little bit slow. Yeah, it's a little bit slower progression. You got to be smart with your money, not spend a whole lot,
Right.
So
I like that.
It's fun.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And this is a dedicated
server, it is, right? Yep. So it's on all the time.
I like Elm Creek too.
Yeah,
this is gonna make me want to go actually buy that DLC pack so I can actually play on console instead, because I'll be honest with you, my graphics I have to turn like way down
Oh,
on PC, which
sure.
it's fine. It's
So
fine because I
that's
want to
barley,
play. But
and that's ready to harvest.
you guys, that's the funny thing about the stream. If you put it on like, because I always use game capture, not display capture.
Right, same.
So it looks way better to everybody on stream. And
Right,
it's like that with other games too. Like what I'm looking at and what you're looking at are not the same thing at all.
right, exactly.
Typically,
Yeah.
it depends on what you got. Like what we're watching on yours is probably the same thing that you're seeing,
Yes.
like graphic wise.
For me, yes.
So
Because technically I'm on console on this one, and so I'm actually
Right.
running the capture card. So it's whatever's on screen here is and
Right.
even when I'll be honest, even when I'm playing like War Thunder and Truck Sim, it's pretty
Mhm.
close. So I run my
I was gonna say it's probably pretty close.
yeah, but that's also because I built a beefy PC this year. So
Right.
oh, Bud that's an interesting idea. He said an idea is to have a bank farm and have field auctions, and everybody bids on land parcels, and the bank
that'd be
farm
cool.
pays the difference to the winner on the cost of the field over the winning bid. That's
Huh.
interesting. Because yeah,
Almost
you
like
can
an auction kind of deal too.
right, exactly, and you can do that. That's the other thing with the farms too. Like if let's say somebody's low on cash and they can't pull out a loan, and they need to do something, and it's like, oh, I can't do anything right now. I could, one of us could gift the other person money.
Right.
Because
Technically.
we're technically all on the same map. We're just running our own farm.
Man, I haven't seen Elm Creek on 25 yet.
It's not. They did a good job. It's very well done.
A couple of minor things they could fix, but
Yeah, and the minor things are like, so for me, the area that I'm at, I can move around close to the fence here, like close to this
Mhm.
wall, but I can't place a building up against that wall because they cut the edge of the map shorter than what you actually can travel to.
Right.
So when I'm trying to
Yeah.
build something towards the edge of the map, it doesn't go all the way to the edge. Or like the buildings on the map, if you're on a farmstead, like I
Right.
did that with this farm. I wanted to delete one building and then it deleted them all because they're all connected. So what's up, Riddler?
Oh man.
Yeah, it was silly, but
I'm trying to figure out. See, this is why I don't do this on PC no more. Because, so I'm trying to turn that off.
and you, by the way, Fico, you do have, because you're farm manager permission, you do have permission to select your own contracts. So if you feel like doing contracts and selecting your own,
Nice.
you do have that ability.
Now, do I need to do them under whoever's? I guess I'll do them under whoever's farm I'm on.
Yeah.
Or I'll
Yeah.
figure out who might need help or something like that. Gotcha.
Yep. So if you decide you want to go to somebody else's farm, just let us know and we'll give you perms, and then you can work on another farm or whatever you want to do. Oh, Riddler, are you tweaking around on the Satisfactory server? What was that, Pico?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I'm sorry, but the force feedback in this damn game
Oh, it's broken.
is
It's
stupid.
bad. Yeah.
I have to like create the force feedback in my Moza app,
Yep.
and then like almost just turn it off in game because it doesn't work right.
Yeah.
I don't know why they've never gotten that figured it out.
That one I'm not
I don't
sure.
know where I'm going. Who knows? The last one that I played on PC that actually had good force feedback was Farm Sim 19.
I was gonna say 19 from what I heard from others. I know this is the first one I've actually used a wheel on.
Right.
I did not use a wheel on any of the other ones because even when I first started streaming, I didn't have a wheel. And then eventually I was like, okay, I'm buying a wheel. Like, I want to use it. Although the last couple farm streams I did, I wasn't using it because I was doing stuff with a forklift and stuff like that and using forks. And until I get my farm stick, it's so hard to be able to, I can't do that with the controller because you got to use like the L1 and R1 and all that stuff to do all the tilting.
Yes.
Well, once I get my farm stick, which it's ordered, so it'll be here sometime in the next week. Maybe it'll be here before the next farm stream, but then I can have that mounted here and I'll be able to use the controls natively for that without having to actually hit the extra buttons and stuff. And that'll be nice. But yeah, it'll be really interesting. Like if I decide to move my farm sim game to PC, it'll be interesting to have like the farm stick, and then I'll have to figure out, like, I have a wheel stand that I put my wheel on so I can move it out of the way, so I'm not having to like unclamp it from the desk and stuff like that. And it'll be interesting to see how I can figure out, like, I might actually look at building my own like little side box here that can go next to me to have the button box and my stream deck and stuff like that on that.
It would
so it's next to me.
Definitely be worth doing.
Yeah, because I could build something like that out of 2x4s and plywood for probably $20.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've got the screws. I don't need the screws. I just need the wood. I got so many. When we bought this house, get this. I bought this house, and the previous owner, the dude was in his 80s. He was like 85. And he had tons of stuff left over, like screws and bolts and hooks and bungee cords and all this stuff. Even a small, like, old school toolbox that had like old sockets and a couple ratchets and things like that in there. And he left it. And when I had seen him later on, because we got a package that was for them, and he stopped by and grabbed it, and I was like, do you want that stuff? Like, you left all this. And he goes, no, man. He's like, I moved into a condo and I have no need for it anymore. We're just gonna pay people to do all of our work for us. And I'm like, well, thank you. Like I had tools and stuff like that, but like the amount of screws and nails and fasteners and all that stuff that he had built up over the years, that's just like, he built one of those, you know, those screw, like the boxes that have like the little pull out drawers for like screws and bolts and nuts and stuff.
Yes.
He cut a hole in the wall in the cabinet in the garage and put it in the cabinet.
That's awesome.
So it's literally just the whole thing, the whole shelving unit is in the cabinet, and I can just go over there and grab what I need out of it. And it's so nice because each one of those little plastic drawers, they come out. So when I was putting nails in the wall to hang up our pictures and all the stuff behind me and whatever, I just grabbed that thing out of there and took it around with me and was like, this is great. Like, I just hold that and grab a nail and do what I got to do. I was like, this is awesome.
Nice.
But so yeah, so I've got all the stuff I need to do it. I think what I want to do is I want to do it, and then I want to paint it. So I'll probably get some black paint and I'll paint it black, and I'll just have it here. And then I'll mount the button box and my, I probably won't mount the stream deck because I use the stream deck when I'm playing games that's not at the wheel. But the button box, I'll never play that without, I'll never use that without the wheel, because it'll be used for farm sim or truck sim, basically.
Sure.
So I'm thinking if I do that, I can put that sucker right here next to me and I can have all my buttons, whatever. And then my other idea is I want to get another camera set up, and I'm going to set up another camera to show the setup, and then I'll take my main camera and get it more pointed at my face. So then that way, I'll do the 2 camera setup, so I have an actual, people can see the button box and the farm stick and all that, and have more of like a behind me view of the setup.
I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah. Or make it where like it's a redeem where it's like activate rear camera, and then it like changes my face camera to the rear camera or something or whatever. But
right. Just cleaning off the old cultivator over here.
I see that.
I find it a little amusing that the power washers are literally connected to no water ever.
I know.
They never run out of water.
There is a mod that makes you have to actually fill it with water.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah. Like, how realistic do we want to get?
All the way.
We did that with, what was it, Sri Lanka? We tried to go full realistic and like no AI, no leasing equipment, all that kind of stuff. Dude, it was painful. It was painful as hell.
That's
Painful
the thing,
to understand.
That's the thing, it at the end of the day, it's still
a game,
a video game.
Yeah.
And you can only go so realistic.
Right, exactly.
The thing that would bother the crap out of me would be field destruction. I would be so mad if I destroyed a field. Like, say there's a glitch that happens or something.
Right.
And,
that's why we have it off.
Yeah. That would make me so mad. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I just...
Like, and I get it with the whole idea of like, some people are like, oh, turn on your field destruction because, you got to do it realistic. Turn on field stones, turn on all the stuff. It's like, we tried that. We did that once.
It was very painful.
Yeah, it makes the game, because it's a game, so it makes the game less fun. But when you can just what I've always loved about Farm Sim, because I started playing it in 17, I think it was, and I love the cathartic nature of just get in the tractor, go do some stuff. For me, it's never been about trying to do all these crazy things that other people do with Farm Sim and super fast tractors and all this stuff. I like the slow pace.
Right.
And maybe I'm weird. But
I don't try to do the super fast stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Now, since I do a lot of solo farming, I will do, especially if I get on a map that's pretty big, I will get like unrealistic capacity.
Right. Yes.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Just because, if I do on some of those fields, if I do regular capacity stuff,
you're stopping every row.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I think there was one that I was doing. I didn't even make it through the headland, like 2 headlands, and I was already unloading.
Yeah.
And then that was just the headlands. The rest of the field took
That's how
forever.
Frankenmuth is. Yeah. Like, Frankenmuth is so big. Like, we were doing the Colossus pack.
Michigan map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing the Colossus pack just so that way we could have enough to be able to hold the whole thing.
Right. Now, what I have done is I haven't gone, because I used to go to the extreme and be like, okay, I'm going to do, there was one map, I forgot what it was. It was like trailer capacity or something. I had so much that I could do like 8 contracts of the same thing. and it still wouldn't be full. I was like, okay, that's a little too much.
Yeah.
So I just doctored it up a little bit. I think like on the Colossus Harvester, what I did was, instead of having it be 25,000 liters, I put it on 2 times, so it'll hold 50,000 liters.
Right. Yeah.
So, I'm still having to do, the unload and
just
everything
not as
like
often.
that, but not as often.
Yeah.
So, or there's a case axial one where it will hold 100,000. So I have used that one. But again, that's for like the Welker Farms map or something that I'm on, where those fields, literally, I don't know if you've looked at it at all, but the Welker's Farm map only has 19 fields on it.
But they're huge.
That's how, but they're humongous.
Right, they're giant.
So
yeah, I've seen people playing on that map, and it's ridiculous how big it is.
I want to play. I am on that map. I just have zero creativity, so it's a really good map. But it's a really good map for somebody who wants to design a farm, because there's literally only like 3 sell points on the whole map.
Oh, Bud posted the pictures of his boxers in the IRL pics in my Discord. They are adorable.
Well, now I gotta go look.
Right? When he said that, I was like, I gotta go look now. Like I can't not look. They're adorable. That's amazing, Bud. Like here's the thing. I'm a dog person just enough to enjoy stuff like that.
Who's the one by the Harley Davidson flag?
The first pick, so the first boxer is Diesel, the second one is Turbo Diesel, and then the bottom one is Titan, he says.
Got you.
Nice. That's awesome.
Wait, Harley picked his first.
Yeah.
Diesel is the second. You know, it's funny. I have a dog named Harley. She is not a boxer, though. She is a lab husky chow mix.
Oh, nice.
And then we have one that was supposed to be. It was supposed to be.
Yeah, I see what
bull
you mean
mastiff.
by the mirror image. Yep. Oh, bull mastiff. Ooh, big boys.
He was supposed to be. He ended up not being.
Oh.
He's like a pug stiff, and I'm not even joking when I say that. I'm pretty sure that's what he is, and I'm fairly certain that that's what we were told.
Okay.
By the vet. I'm like, a pug mastiff? That is the wrong pairing. Weird. I don't know what to do right now. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to step away for a minute. So I'm going to step out of the tractor.
Oh, good. Yeah.
But I'll be back.
No worries. Oh, we got a KJ raid. Killer J coming in with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. We got a little clip there. Clippity clip from Killer J. I think that's Overwatch. Is that what he's playing there? Might have been what that was. But welcome in, everybody. This is the Hollywood show, and I am Hollywood. You can call me that. You can call me Josh. Either way, just don't call me late for dinner, because I like food. Anyways, I play mostly sim games. So if those of you that don't know me, that's what you're going to find over here. And truck sim, farm sim, racing sims, Satisfactory as of late. That's been the new thing I've added to the rotation, because that's a lot of fun. And which, by the way, Barber, I think I sent it to you on TikTok, but Satisfactory is coming to console in November.
I didn't see that.
So you might be able to join us if you decide to hop into that. Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
No also comes out in November?
Call of Duty. Oh, so you'll probably be enamored with that. Which is fair. This is fair.
Except Call of Duty be free because it's on the Game Pass.
Oh, nice. But anyways, so hang out, have a good time. Drop a follow if you haven't already. Follows are free. I appreciate it. That's all I ask, is just, if you like what you see, hit that button and maybe come back every now and then. But other than that, enjoy the show, and we'll be on for about another 15-20 minutes or so. I'm gonna go work this field here. Let's see, what do I want to do? Do I need to plow that?
I'm assuming you're not streaming tomorrow, right?
I am not streaming tomorrow. No. and I contemplated maybe after we were done in town doing stuff, but then we have some friends coming over in the afternoon. So I was like, nope, tomorrow's gonna be nothing. Sunday, I'm gonna have to do some work around the house because on Monday I have the day off of work for some appointments in the morning. And then in the afternoon, I plan on potentially putting up some shelves. So I got to stop by Menards and pick up some shelves and some brackets because we're going to finally work on. So there's a bunch of stuff we're doing because it's bonus weekend. So spending some of the money's getting spent to do some improvements in the house. And one of the big things is taking out the cabinet and table that they have in our laundry room and putting in shelving so that way we can organize stuff and kind of have a somewhat of a pantry-esque type storage like we did in the last place. Because that's the one thing we lost in this house that we did not, that we were a little sad about, is the last house had a full walk-in pantry and this house has zero pantry. Not even a cupboard pantry, just nothing. So
you're telling me expect an IRL stream Monday, okay?
I'm touching myself.
I could. I mean, I could do that when I'm putting up the shelves. That's a possibility.
Construction work with Hollywood.
Yeah, right. Construction. Bud Goodrow with a gifted sub to Shooby Snacks, which that means I need a Shooby Snack. Oh God, is that what I think it is?
Yep.
Oh no, that might be. Okay, this is either going to be something fruity or it's going to be Carolina Reaper. Oh boy. Like this late too? Ugh. Oh yeah, I got my drink right here. We'll see. We got pomegranate, y'all. Aha. Oh no, bud, we're good. We're safe. We're safe. My own rule to myself is I don't get to repick just because it looked like it's going to be bad. That's the risk I have. Because there's different kinds of beans in there. There's good ones, there's bad ones, there's spicy ones. So it just depends on what I get. Okay. So we are going to, that's right. I was looking to see what we got for soil composition. All right. So 82 and 62 do need to be plowed. All right. Let's see. That one's probably going to need 2, maybe 3 more months. So probably 2. I wish it would tell us when it's going to be ready, like what month it's going to be ready in.
I agree.
That's the only thing about not having the seasons on, is that you don't get the opportunity to see when it's going to be done. All right. And 62 is going to be good for a while here. What do we got? So 82, I almost like don't want to do anything with. You know what? Actually, yeah, I could plant something on 82 and then just wait for 83 until 62 and 82 is done. I could do grass, because everything else is going to take longer. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Yes, I do. I'm going to drive with you on top.
You know.
And now you're gone. Let's see if we can get you squished. Let's see it. Can I use my... Oh. Use my mirror. See if that actually works. Hey, it actually worked. I actually used my mirror. Imagine that. Oh, are you stuck?
No.
That's right, Bob. That is right.
I'll plant for you. I need something to do. Let me plant.
Let me plant. Let me plant. So all I'm going to put on that spot is oilseed radish. Actually, no. I'm going to plant grass. I mean, if you really want to. Because, I mean, I can find other things to do. I'm not scared.
All right, let's put this in the river.
Okay, have fun.
It's going on 62, right?
Cover the crop for the fert buff. You know, I was thinking that with oilseed radish, but I think I'll do grass because it'll be done in 3 months along with that other field. Then I can harvest the grass. I can harvest the other field, wait for the final one to be done, and then I can combine those 3 fields into one. And I have a little bit bigger field instead of 3 little ones.
So it's going 62, right?
That is going on 62, yes. Or 82. Sorry, 82. So the one in the middle of those 3. And I'm gonna see there is a decent, yeah, that was the one that's
I
way
physically
away.
refuse to use this field.
What?
Sir, it's not plowed or anything yet.
I know. Just you have that will plant and cultivate at the same time. Just plant right over it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you got that. Never
Yep.
mind.
Yep.
I forgot you had that.
All right. Let's see what we got for contract demos. That one should be okay. That's right, bud. When I merge them, go, hold on, baby, we about to merge. Is there any? Nope. What's that one? Ooh, there we go. Sunflowers. That one's pretty good. 78 up there. Okay. We'll take that one. And then
I've been muted this entire time.
it happens.
I'm just running around. I said, what do you think of my jorts with my no socks and hiking boots on?
Oh, I love it.
Heck yeah.
I love it.
I can't wait to get into a garage and go jump over like the threshold and watch my guy do the little air walk.
Oh, right.
Air run.
The air run.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh, really, Bob? That doesn't surprise me. I feel like Borderlands has always had problems on PC whenever it has a release, and then they have to like patch the crap out of it to get it to work. But then on consoles, it's been fine. I really feel like that's a game that they build for console, and then they just port it over to PC just because they want the extra revenue without actually giving a shit to make it actually work for PC better.
I think you're correct. Which is kind of backwards of most games anymore.
Right. It's usually the other way around.
Right. I'm really interested to see how they're going to end up doing ATS and ETS 2 for console.
So SCS basically said that they've been working on this for 2 years.
Yeah.
And what they're doing is they're taking the whole game engine and they're so the game. So here's something I learned, which by the way, Fico, do you want to work on a sunflower contract or do you want me to?
Sure. I'll work on a sunflower contract. Why not?
It's at the shop. I leased the vehicles because I wasn't sure about the header and stuff. So I will take.
It should just be a corn header.
It is, but I forgot if I had one or not. And then I realized after I leased it I did, but I was like, you know what, screw it. It's fine. So I will take the tractor over there for you so you have a trailer at your spot. But anyways, so SCS said that the way that it works is they can take their actual game engine and they can you know what, I could just drive next to you and just we can just you can unload
You
right
could.
into. Yeah, that'll work. We'll double team this one.
Lead me to the field. I don't feel like looking
Okay.
at my map.
I will lead you to the field. It is okay.
They should have a ping system in this game
Right.
as well.
So it actually, you can just like have it like show up automatically and see where it is, or like a little line that shows up at the top of the screen that kind of like an arrow that kind of tells you where to go.
Right.
It does for when you highlight a shop or something. Or
It does, yeah.
Like,
If you tag a place, it will. But
Right.
so we
But
need
you
to
know, like in like GTA, where you can like
ping something.
highlight
Yeah.
a section, it'll give you like the actual directions to get there.
Right, yeah. But anyways, so they said that the way that it works is they, which I just realized I'm probably going much faster than you are.
I can see you still.
Okay. But so the game engine itself doesn't need to be recoded. And so what they can do is they can literally take what they are doing is they're taking the whole package of the game engine, and then they're just essentially they've been rebuilding the platform code. So all of the graphics and everything are perfectly fine the way they are. And then what they're doing is they're building the whole platform for the consoles. And then all they have to do is, so like for PC, obviously you have all of the different graphics settings that won't be available for console.
Right.
So what they're doing is they're rebuilding just the graphics module to turn everything to basically ultra. And then, so if you do the quality setting, everything's on ultra. And if you do the performance setting, everything's on medium.
Got you.
And so the performance setting will get 60 frames a second, and the quality setting will get 30 frames a second.
Did you hear the one
Okay.
thing that's gonna piss off a lot of people?
I'm not
Mod
sure.
support.
So from what is being understood is the consoles automatically will get every single map.
That, yes.
You know what though? They're gonna have to buy the whole game though.
Well, so they are making the game full price from what I understood. So it's going to be like 50, 60 bucks, if not more.
Right.
So they're not making it the normal like $30 it was on Steam. So what's probably going to happen is like here's the thing. For me, being someone that bought all of the DLC, I bought all the DLC and the game on Steam when it was on sale for $37. So I have no room to be mad if someone pays for the game and it's like 60 bucks. I can't be mad because I didn't even pay 60 bucks for all the DLC. And even when Missouri came out, Missouri was $10 because it was on sale. And when Iowa came out, Iowa was, I think I paid $11 for Iowa. So even all up, I'm only in like $58.
Right.
So the only way I would
nothing.
be mad is if they make the game like 30 bucks. Then I'd be like, okay, fuck you guys. Seriously, at least make it, if you're going to unlock all of the map that's currently available.
You gotta remember this too. You know, the other thing I'm kind of wondering is what kind of mod support will they have? Obviously, it's not going to be anything like PC.
No,
I wonder if
they will
maybe look into research kind of how like SnowRunner or Wreckfest or something like that.
Right.
Way I heard this could be just like how it is for Farm Sim.
So they'll have a mod hub that has like their own stuff in there.
Yes.
So there's probably going to be quite a bit of mods then that they'll be able to get.
Well,
if you really think about it,
being strictly for console. So stuff they have out right now that's on like Steam and stuff will not come to console because none of that's coded for consoles.
Right. They'll have to put up their own sort of mod hub that people can go into on console and download the mods, just like Farm Sim does.
Which they will.
They will, yes. Well, they've already said that's what they're going to do. Is they're going to basically they've been working with the community to find what are the favorite mods that everybody has, And then basically what they're going to do is they're going to put those in the mod hub, and then they're going to give people the ability to create mods for that mod hub and go from there.
Yep. And one of them that's coming over is the XP / cash mod.
Yep.
It is coming over. I figured it probably would. And the only reason I ever did that was just so I could get all my my little, experience things up, so I could take bigger.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I'm using for. It's just I just want to get my levels done quick.
Right.
This way.
And then as soon as I'm done with that, and as soon as I'm done getting that, then I'm not gonna.
Right.
I'll take it off of mine.
Right. Just take it off, so then that way you're not using it forever.
Right.
So.
What's up, Bob?
There's no map. There's no more catch a ride. You can glide. There's a.
Oh, you're talking about Borderlands. Okay.
Remember Did you ever play Dead Space?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, remember how when you hit a button and that line shows up and like it tells you where to go?
Yeah.
That's what they did for Borderlands 4.
Well, I mean,
so pretty
I'll
much
hit
you
the pipe out
you hit the up button and like a
on the up and downs.
That sounds
by
good.
the way.
Okay, that sounds good. Or when you get close to
my
full,
plan.
just let me know. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Bob. I kind of figured that they would do that for Borderlands 4 because they've been talking about that for a while, as trying to kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say redesign, but kind of like do something a little bit different with the game. Because
I think
Borderlands 3 lost a lot of people's attention.
I think the other thing that SCS is
yeah,
working
and there's
on
also
is,
I guess
from what I heard, is that they were working on getting the controller support worked out.
Yeah, I mean, so
it has partial control support right now.
Yeah, well,
PC,
so I've tested it out with the DualShock 5 for the PS5 controller, and it does work fairly well. It's not perfect, but it does work fairly well. Where it's one of the things that I've noticed with it is it will pick up all of the nuances of the DualShock controller, and vibration works too, and it works well.
Right.
So they've got.
It works well with the Xbox controller too.
Yeah.
I just an Xbox controller.
Right. So like it does work pretty well in order to get the whole whatchamacallit, the feel of it. Yeah, and like if you change your sensitivity. So I was playing around with it because I wanted to see if like if I have a slow day at work, like maybe I pop on and do a couple routes or whatever. And the only thing I will say is that what they need to figure out is how you don't, like a way to not have to redo your mapping every time you change a controller. Because that was the biggest thing for me, that I was like, oh my God, this sucks, because I was using my wheel and then I went and used the controller and I mapped everything on the controller. And then all of a sudden I went to go back to my wheel and nothing was mapped because it took the controller. And even if you add another controller, it still removes your mappings.
You know what though? It shouldn't do that.
It shouldn't.
Like I could probably go to Euro Truck right now, like reinstall it, and all my settings should be the same.
Well, the settings are there, yes, but because I went from a wheel to my controller, and then when I went from the controller back to the wheel, that's what it did. It reset the mapping because it mapped everything to, because the button mappings are not unique to each control, but the actual control, like the steering, the gas, and the brake and stuff, is
unique.
Right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So when you do the button mapping,
controller, you were button mapping to your controller layout instead
Right.
of your wheel layout.
Exactly.
I got you. I got you now. You know what's funny is I can't use Input Wizard for my Moza.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't, unless they patched it and it works with it now. Either that or maybe it's just my particular one being the Xbox wheelbase one. But Riddler's right there.
Yeah, use a config
you
file
could
for the
save
wheel
your
or controller, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't
So-
use, I was just testing it out, and honestly, I just
Sure.
decided, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go through using the controller, because for me, it's more fun with the wheel anyway.
Right. I'm almost done with the second
I know.
row of headlands.
I'm just following you around, because I'm just like, I don't really feel like
Are
starting
you
another contract.
micromanaging me?
Maybe. Maybe I'm just making sure that you're not missing any spots and making sure you're doing it the right way.
I prefer to do it the left way.
The left way?
Right.
I should use that next time. Next time my manager says something like, hey, I just want to make sure you do it the right way. And be like, you know me, I like to do it the left way. And just see what he says.
Right.
Because
The puzzled look on his face.
oh
What is he
yeah,
talking about?
he would, because we like to get on camera when we're chatting like one-on-one and stuff like that, and so there's times where I'll say something and he just kind of he cocks his head like a dog does. I just laugh every time. I was like, oh, did you hear something, boy? And he just laughs. He's like, you dick. And I'm just like, hey, I'm just saying, you know.
I'm just being observing.
Yeah,
here.
I'm just observant. Yeah, I'm observing the fact that when I say something interesting, you cock your head like a dog.
Right.
And so
It's
today,
amusing to me.
we had a call today, and he did that, and he did it, and then he straightened his head and was like, "Don't you dare!" It's like, okay, fine.
There's a glide now, and catch ride. You don't have to stand there and wait. You can, I guess there's just a leave and call it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I
It's
noticed.
like I'm better.
Yeah, I noticed when you were showing that little video, Bob, that you got like this little. Is that what you're talking about? The glide, like that's the little machine or whatever that you were riding.
Okay, give me just a second.
Yep.
I gotta turn that wheel spring strength back up because I have no feedback now.
Yeah, with mine, because it's gear driven, you know, I don't have. I can change it, but it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. But one of the things that I do is I have to, if I just unplug it and replug it, then it'll do its thing. Hello?
Is it not working?
It's not.
What
Oh, that's weird.
Unload. That's weird.
Here, I'm gonna. I've seen this happen sometimes, where. No. What the hell? Oh, you know what? I wonder if I picked up the wrong tractor or the wrong trailer. Hold on.
Did you pick the wrong trailer?
Okay, if I dump the trailer. No, it's the right color.
Weird.
Okay, hold on. Let me check the contract and see if it tells me what no, it won't tell me what. That's weird. Okay, let me connect back to it. And see, before I do that, Let me see what's at the shop still. Is there anything at... there is not much at the shop still. Yeah, there's nothing at the shop that's my color. So... Wow. Maybe we have a glitch.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Riddler's got an idea. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so this is... Yep, that's that one. Yep, rented. Rented. Okay. So, rehook to it. Put your pipe out. Let's see.
Well, I mean, like I said, if you're into these type of games, then this is way better than 3.
Okay.
Storyline is kind of like the same story, a little bit different, but it's like you said, it's way it's way better.
I closed the cover and reopened it, and now it's working.
That's great.
Here, we'll let it empty right here, and then flip around, and then I'll follow you. Yeah, Bob, and that's what I've been seeing with some of the reviews. The reviews are pretty mixed right now. Some people are saying it's better than 3. Some people are saying that they didn't really change a whole lot, other than taking things away, like the catcher ride and stuff. Other people are saying, like, sounds good, Riddler. Take it easy, buddy. I'll be doing the same here pretty soon after this field's done. But there are other people that are saying that they like it because it feels like the mechanics are a little bit more fluid. There was one guy I was watching on TikTok today that was playing it, and he said that he feels like they did a better job with making the weapons feel different for each weapon. And that also having the little glider, hover vehicle, whatever it is, kind of adds another element to the game, so you're not just running around everywhere. But
like
yeah.
you can jump and then glide for like a little while. Then you have to stop and charge.
Did you guys just hear my pathetic horn?
Yeah, it was meh. That was great.
Gigantic harvester, puny ass horn. right. Sorry, ever since I started playing, you know, and getting my air horns and everything like that, and my train horns and everything on American Truck Sim, every horn pales in comparison.
Oh yeah, it does. See, now you gotta hit the e-brake, Barber, and you gotta be able to try to drift that truck. Oh no. Now he's flipped.
Oh no.
Let's see, does he make it? Does he make it up? Oh, he made it up. He's good.
Yeah, those maneuvers only work in this game.
Yes.
They do not work in American Truck Sim at all.
No, they do not.
I've tried it.
Boop.
Son of a.
There's a $30,000 repair bill.
Well, we got the insurance on these, right?
Yes. Well, actually, no. It's a rental. We just drive it like we stole it and then give it back.
Right. Yes,
that's the insurance.
6 miles an hour.
Oh my God! Look at Barber doing reverse donuts.
Reverse donuts. Oh no.
I mean, it is making a perfect circle. Barber's over there making crop circles. I love it. Oh, I'm gonna run into you. I'm getting distracted by the crop circles.
Right.
Like I was telling my buddy, you're not really a big fan of Borderlands. Spend the $70 right away.
Yeah. No, I was a fan for
Like
the
I
first.
got it on. I got it on the very last pre-order day, right for like on Thursday, right into that minute,
Yeah.
and it cost me $4. But if you do, I would say it's with someone who I'd say wait till it goes on sale.
Yeah. I'll probably give it a couple months and, you know, wait until I've burned through the other games that I haven't finished playing yet, that I haven't beaten yet. And it'll probably be one of those games that I don't know if I'll stream it. I might just play it. But so after 2, when I got to Borderlands 3, I kind of lost interest because, like, I didn't buy Borderlands 3. It was a it was on some deal or something like that, or no, I think they had Borderlands 3 as one of the games for PS Plus. That's what it was. And it came out for PlayStation Plus around the same time, like it was available on Game Pass too. And I played it for that, and I think I played like an hour or 2 of it and was like, nah, I'm good. It's kind of like Battlefield right now. Battlefield 6 is coming, and everybody's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. And I played an hour of the beta, of the open beta, and it just didn't scratch the itch for me anymore.
Yeah, I did the same thing, and I just wasn't like, I don't know, like, but I just don't.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing.
Right. Agreed. It's just, and it used to be.
I mean, when it comes out, if, like you said, if it comes on Game Pass, I'm play the campaign, but.
Right.
Like this new Borderlands had the match. Like you can play. I guess it's a version of multiplayer or something.
Yeah, you can queue up with other people. Yep. Yeah, they did that with Borderlands 2 as well.
Have you guys played any of what is it, Delta Force or whatever?
I tried a little bit of it on my own, yeah. That one and First Descendant. Those 2 I checked out. They're okay.
Okay.
You know, Delta Force was better in my opinion. Delta Force was more like a you know, shooter, where First Descendant was more like Destiny type. You know, it was more fantasy.
Right.
But I've lost the lust for FPS games.
Right.
Like I don't know, maybe I'm turning into an old man, and I'd rather farm and truck and play Satisfactory and, like, you know,
right, building
games. And the only thing I really get into that's like the sweaty playing is racing games. And even then, right, I don't like I'm not the person to go on and be like, oh, I'm going to tune all my settings and tune my car right, and do all that. I'm like, I'll tune a couple things, but I just want to play, you know, I just want to chill.
Right. So there is a type of game that I really wish they'd make a good one of, and maybe they do, and I just don't know about it. But I would like an actual, like, fighter pilot, like, war, like, that's all it is. Remember back in the day when they actually had,
Ace Combat.
Yeah, but I wasn't a huge fan of Ace Combat.
Oh, really?
I was at first, but, like, I would like to see them have a newer one.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I would have.
I think they had one that came out a few years ago. I think it's,
did they?
Yeah, I think it was like Ace Combat 7 or something like that.
Right.
They used to have a game, I don't remember what it was called, and it was for PC. It was a while back. I want to say it's probably 15 years ago now, maybe 12 to 15 years ago, and it was
Yes.
a fighter pilot game that it was PC only, and you could either do mouse and keyboard or you could do, you know, a gamepad controller, but it was really designed to be used with like a flight stick. Yeah.
Yes.
And you may know which one I'm talking about, but it's I don't remember the name of it, but you actually
I can't remember the name of it either,
you
but I
could
think
not
I know.
you could not get an outside view. It was only cockpit view. And it was
Right.
a dogfighting fighter jet game.
That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for.
Sure, yeah.
Did you see
I gotta
they're
go
coming
back
out
and
with
get that little piece.
I
Right.
just seen it on TikTok, a Virtual Boy for Nintendo Switch 2.
I have not been following anything Nintendo because I am pretty disappointed with the way that they're going with their stuff. Nintendo is trying to, I think, I'm going to say this only because I know I've looked up the patents and I've looked up what Nintendo's doing. I am not a fan of them patenting game styles. So apparently earlier this month, on like September 2nd, Nintendo was able to secure a US patent for the summon and fight game style.
So like Final Fantasy?
Basically, yeah. Final Fantasy, Diablo, all that kind of stuff. They got a patent for summon and fight type game modes. And it's like, and they're doing this whole fight with Pal World, and like, I get it. Pal World has very similar features to Pokemon, but they're not exactly the same. And they didn't rip off anything. Like Pal World has been around for quite some time, and the only reason Nintendo cares is because Pal World started gaining traction.
Oh, sure.
And then they were like, oh, this is too similar. You can't have this.
Right.
And it's like, okay, come on. And then Nintendo's whole thing with the Switch 2 about how you don't actually own it, even though you pay full price for it, that you're just paying for a license to use it, and that they reserve the right to completely brick the device if they think that you're doing anything nefarious. And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
so who decides that? Right? Like,
Right. Right.
And if they brick it, is there a way to unbrick it so that way if you prove that you didn't do anything wrong, that you get your device back? And not only that, but why, like, what if you don't have it connected to the internet? How do they know? Oh, it's
Right.
because you have to connect it to the internet to play it.
Well, that's dumb.
Because your profile has to connect to the internet. Because all of their game cards now do not include the game. You have to download the game, and in order to play it, you're downloading the game and the license, and in order to play it, you have to have internet connectivity to play it.
Right.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I've stopped paying attention to anything Nintendo's doing other than like paying attention to what they're doing that's like nefarious shit, because
Right.
they're literally ruining the player base, because they're just like, oh well, we want to protect our intellectual property, and it's like, okay, that's great, but don't ruin the player's experience in the process. So like,
The
sorry,
sad
Bob,
thing is-
not to piss on your Cheerios there, but like, I just got done reading an article like literally right before stream of Nintendo pulling this crap, and I'm like, again, they're in the news for doing stupid shit that hurts gamers.
The sad thing is that if you really think about it, most of their demographic and players are kids.
Yeah,
So
yeah, like for our Switch, we just have the regular Switch, like the first one that came out. We don't have any
Sure.
upgraded version. And my youngest is the one who plays it the most, and he plays Sonic Colors and Mario and Zelda and Animal Crossing and stuff like that. And
Mario
so,
and Mario Kart are my two games
Yep.
that I ever play on there.
yeah, And like we play Mario Party and stuff like that on there too. Yeah, but right, it's BS. But yeah, so it's unfortunate that companies are doing that, but it's just the way that things are going these days is just everybody's like, oh, if it can't be the way that we want it, then we don't want it. We don't want anybody to have it like that. And it's like, just, can we go back to the days of gamers being able to just play the games, enjoy it, and not have to worry about, oh, like, okay, a good example is War Thunder. So I have the Tangia overlay. So when people do Tangia stuff, it pops up on my screen, right?
Right.
I can't have that on when I'm playing War Thunder because War Thunder thinks it's a cheat.
Oh my
Because
Lord.
it's an overlay.
Yep.
Like I can't put Steam overlay on it or anything like that because War Thunder will think it's a cheat. Because, and then now here, on one hand, that's great. I don't want people doing that and cheating in the game. But on the other hand, that means there are certain things I can't even do on my own machine because they will restrict me from playing the game or even, you know, delete my account or ban my account because they think I'm cheating because there's an overlay for a completely different application on the screen.
Right.
But that's how some of these people are doing aimbots and stuff like that in War Thunder is they're using a third-party application overlaying on the screen to basically find enemy tanks and move the reticle right to where it needs to be.
But the way it's written is it's overlaying on their screen.
Correct.
So you can see it.
Correct.
So.
Right. So, but I saved the game. I'm going to pop out here because that'll be the end of stream for me. But we get to raid out. We get to go find somebody to raid to. So that'll be fun. But
sweet.
But yeah. Well, hey, Bob, I am glad that you're enjoying Borderlands 4. I think that it's awesome. I'm glad that there are people that are enjoying Borderlands 4. And I think that for most people, it's probably going to be a great game and they're going to love it. And I think for me, it'll be one of those games that I'll probably give it a shot if it comes out on like a sale or something like that and just figure out if I want to play it or whatever. But I think from what I've seen, the improvements that they've done is good.
Leader.
Yeah.
It's a great stress reliever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet. I
But-
bet. Because you're just basically shooting enemies the
But,
whole time. So
Yeah, I'm glad I caught you guys because
Yeah.
I missed you last.
yeah. Well, and
And
it's been a rough
I
week for
totally
me.
forgot
So
that Thursday was your day off.
oh, that's okay. That's a new thing. So I don't blame you. I had to take another day off in the week because just with a lot of stress going on at work and things, I was just like, okay, if I just keep pushing 5 days a week, it's going to be rough. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to take an extra day, and Thursday's real tight for us anyway. So it just relieves that stress of having to rush around on a Thursday. Cause we go into town for our chiropractor appointment and stuff like that. So, you know, that's just the way that is. But let's see here. Oh, Rain is on.
Are you doing anything Sunday?
I will be most likely tearing down all the stuff in my, I don't know how long it'll take me, but oh my God.
You have been raided.
I have been raided as I'm about to raid out.
The
Harley Farmer coming in with a raid right at the end.
You know what that means? You have to do another contract.
No,
That
oh no,
sucks.
I need to go to bed is what I got to do. I need to go
You
to
need to-
bed. I need
to raid with the raid.
we're gonna raid with the raid, right? Yeah, right, Harley. Unlucky. More stream for me. Unfortunate for the rest of you. You're gonna get more stream from somebody else because I'm going to raid out because I need to go get to bed because I'm going to have a long ass day tomorrow and I got to be up in 8 hours. So, and that means by the time I get to bed, it's going to be less than that. But
yeah.
I will give, how about this? I will give you all a choice. We have ATS, and so we have ATS, or we have War Thunder, or we have Construction Simulator. So take your pick. Which one would you like to watch? I don't think anybody's farming right now. Harley, you were the only one on that was farming. So yeah, I don't have anybody else.
So you say you'd be on Sunday? No.
I won't be on Sunday, but I'll be around. So I won't be streaming Sunday or anything.
What about your kid?
He only is doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights right now. So because now that school started, he's not doing much. So he'll be on Monday night.
You're letting him have weekends off.
Right?
Man,
I know.
That's nice of you.
Right?
When I was a kid, I had to work every week.
But when you see him, because I didn't get it, he was on.
Okay.
Me and him were talking about this.
Sure.
So when you see him, just let him. It's worth it, but like you, he might want to wait to the ups. And I don't know if he has a PS for use.
Yeah, possible. So,
oh my gosh.
real quick, everybody, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go watch Anderson. And Anderson's on right now doing some trucking, and he's got a really, really cool setup. So let's go over there for a bit, and let's check out him doing some ATS. And you guys can enjoy his setup, and you can see how he's got his stuff all going. And I will be back on Tuesday, very likely. And Harley, thank you. I do really appreciate the raid, like quite literally. Bad timing, but great intentions. So, and for everybody who came over on Harley's raid, thank you so much. I will do a short little spiel that I'm HLYWUD. You're experiencing the latter end of a HLYWUD stream. I play sim games, mostly truck sim, farm sim, racing sims, factory sims like Satisfactory, things like that. So cozy stuff, you know. But you all have a wonderful evening, and we will catch you all again. If you feel like it, feel free to throw in our little HLYWUD crew raid message when we go over to Anderson here, and we will end up seeing y'all later. I'm going to give you my ending screen here in 3, 2, 1. Peace out.